try to stay in character as much as possible.
Okay.
If you have any questions, type them out like in the little group chat that we have, and I will answer them.
Okay.
Also in text form. If you need a break, also just leave a message. One of us is gonna see it, and we're gonna know.
Okay.
If there is an interaction between, let's say, two characters, or like a character is having a moment, you can mute yourself. You can eat your snacks. So nothing is like this. So there's basically no like background noise disrupting everything.
Okay.
What else? Did I forget something, Kim, Jackie?
I guess not really. You covered everything. Besides, ask for help if you need help.
Oh yeah. If you need
Like
help,
with the tech-
just ask. We can always take a pause and we can like brainstorm
Figure
for a little
things out.
bit. Yeah.
All right.
So no being scared to like ask for help over here. We are all beginners. I am shitting myself as we speak.
Not,
We all
not
are.
it's like semi-beginner because you're like a beginner DM, so
Yeah.
good
yeah.
luck.
Beginner of the beginner.
Yeah. So yeah. Other than this, let's all have fun and let's all get along, and hopefully nobody dies.
All right.
No, I'm worried about that.
Well, now that sounds just like a threat.
Mm-hmm. Okay, is everybody ready?
Oh, hold up. Let me open up my. Okay.
Let me
Left,
open
character
my
sheet.
this
Open
tab.
up.
Okay, I
Okay.
got the character sheet.
Mm-hmm.
Give me a moment.
Take your time. Oh wait, before we start, does anybody have to pee?
I'm good.
I always need to pee, but I'm fine.
What?
No,
Do you need to pee, Kim?
The nervous
I
pee,
already
huh?
went.
That's what she
Yeah.
said.
Stop.
If anybody needs to have those little piss girl moments, go ahead before we start.
And I'm good.
Okay, you're good? Okay.
Mhm.
I'll advertise for. Did you post anything? Because I can retweet it if you
No.
post.
Yeah. Advertise on your Twitter or something. You can advertise on mine then.
I am going to play a cozy type of music for the stream.
That's so nice. This is the main reason I don't take any notes. I just take in the music and I listen to the pod later.
My
Who
brain
needs
just
notes?
go put a Wii team. Da 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 da.
Not that one. That's not the Wii team.
Alright. Doing good?
Got it.
I'm just waiting for Clippos go ahead and we can start. So I'm chilling.
What's that on behind?
Huh?
Oh,
Supposed to be the
okay.
background of the music. Alright. We can start. Let's go.
Okay. Okay. So, to start off our little adventure, we are put into the perspective of a group of strangers approaching a village. Their steps are crunching in the snow with each of their steps, creating a hollow and eerie chorus as they slowly come closer. Snow gently falls from the sky and wind bites your cheeks as you stand in the graveyard of Palebang Village, a fishing outpost of Uthodurn and that is home to several hundred dwarves and elves. The sun is low in the sky, sinking behind the fresh grave of Urgon Wenth, an old dwarf who caught a curse or disease that turned him into an ice statue. The folk of the village have gathered to pay their final respects to Urgon's frozen remains. Now, as all of you gaze upon the statue or remains, whichever word you want to use, different feelings come to plague your minds. For some of you, it may be sadness because you are gazing upon the remains of a departed friend with whom you've adventured for a long time. For some of you, it may a feeling of dread and curiosity, because even for some of you, the sight is very horrifying to a degree. For others, there is a feeling of nostalgia, as he was someone that you could have actually called family to a degree, as as he helped raise you and actually set you up in the world. And for others, you just feel gratefulness as you look upon the grave and remember all the times that he has helped you. Now, as all of does anybody want to say anything or pay their respects to our dearly departed friend?
Well, I've traveled far away in lands, plains, all kind of monstrosity and different kind of cursed items have I come across. And if not for Ergon, I won't be able to be arriving at where I am now. As I travel around collecting and destroying all this cursed item, I've came across this great dwarf who's not only guide along all of these new adventurers, but also a great person at heart. Occasionally we had some bouts with each other, fight each other, all for the sake of getting the risk of getting cursed by all these items. But nonetheless, it was a really fun adventure. And I would say I'm quite surprised after traveling for quite a while with this great dwarf. It came to me as a surprise of what happened to him, and I assure you I am here to find out the reason why this happened to him. And I take my step back from the group.
Okay. So Chai basically took a step forward and she started wringing her hands together, her fingers together, and just, if it wasn't for Urgon, I probably would still be struggling right now. I went through a really dark time a few months ago, and if it wasn't for him, I would still be living on the streets. He he basically saved me from that. I I went through a lot of mishap. I got unlucky. I was thrown into jail for some reason that even I am not sure why, but I came out and I needed help. And fortunately for me, Urgon was there to lend me a hand, and he hired me. He hired me to make him armors, to make him gauntlets. Though I didn't even know that he was going to go through this exploration of his. If I knew that something would have happened to him, I would probably try to give him my best in making his armors or preparing anything for him. But alas, he he left. I'll I will never forget what he did for me. And then she took a step back.
And it was in the background where Vinny is with his mom basically, and she's like pushing him forward, but he's like fighting her to not go forward. Instead, he trips and almost falls in front of everyone. Looks at everyone around, confused. I don't know what to say. He looks at his mom. He looks again at the other people. I mean, the two people before me said it better. I can't just talk about basically my uncle too much because me personally, I didn't know him a lot. No, he's looking again, waiting, as if expecting for someone to help him say something. Yeah, he was my uncle. I'm sad he died. I don't know what I'm doing here. Thank you.
Basically, Chai kind of like reach across and gave a little pat on the elf's back, and just like there. It's okay. It's okay to feel feelings.
It's more about the fact that she pushed me in front of everyone without something prepared.
I mean, you did well. I think you did well. It's fine.
Let's not lie each other from the first day we
Yeah,
met, right?
you did terribly. You did terribly.
Thank you.
Okay. Yes. Pat.
Welcome, ladies and gents, to the Quippo Nation.
Okay. So if that would be everybody, you notice that you have been actually watched by basically the entirety of the village, as you do. A lot of you quite do stand out, as most of the population consists of dwarves and elves. Well, maybe except for our little Vinny over there and his mother. Um, but one person in particular has been watching your group quite attentively since you stepped foot in front of Urgonwen's remains. And as all of you are remaining after the procession and everybody else has already left, he approaches your group actually. And in a gruff voice, you hear him speak. Thank you for attending Urgon's service. And as you turn and actually try to look at whoever is talking to you, it is a weathered elf. He looks to be dressed like a ranger, for appropriate for the weather, with furs and his bow and even a little winter hat. But he has an air of authority about him that sort of hints to you that this, in fact, is the head of the village. He bows his head a little bit when all of you turn to him, and says, "I am sorry to speak of dark tidings under such circumstances, but I believe that Palebang village might be in danger, and I'm hoping you can help us, considering your connections to Urgon."
Welcome, ladies
Maybe-
and gents, to the Quippo Nation.
Considering your connections to Urgon, and possibly you may have some information that could help us figure out what's happening here.
Well, that's what
He
I
looks
came.
very hopeful when he looks at you.
Well, that's what I came to this village for. I've heard of rumors regarding a curse item of the Everfrost, something that has something to do with the Everfrost, and I've come a long way just to find that item. And what I get is this tragic news of my fellow dwarf friend. And if I can, I would like to help, but I would have to know more about these items, like this problem
Well-
you're facing.
Sir, what's your name?
My name is Vershali.
Sir Mr. Vashali, I actually have little idea of the items that you may speak of, but what I can tell you is that, well, around maybe 2 months ago, I would like to say, Oregon came home from exploring beyond the Azo Cross. I think he was there for about a year. It's been definitely a while since we've seen him. And well, he's been back for, I want to say, a week at least, before we noticed that he started behaving very strangely. Um, he would move slower and he would appear very sickly. And really, we used everything. And then, as he says that he looks at each and every one of you, we used everything that we could to help with his affliction. We thought that it could have been a fever that he caught in the Isocross. That would not be unheard of. It's tough out there, honestly, and it's but we could not heal him. He would just become slower and slower and weaker every single day until he just stopped. Our priests, Moradin and Corellon, they used every single spell they could in their repertoire, even beyond their knowledge. They tried experimenting with them, but nothing worked. And, well, then all of us woke up to this, and he gestures towards the frozen remains of Urgon Went. And we thought that maybe he was cursed. But if he was cursed, then he kind of like falls silent and he looks visibly hesitant to talk.
So you're telling us that this is of a magical nature?
We're not sure if it was magical, shouldn't our healers have been able to cure it with spells?
Should be, but if you say that even your priest can't do much,
Yeah, exactly.
she looks around. I mean, I'm not that quite, knowledgeable in magic, but maybe one of us knows much. Can tell something about it.
Vinny raises his hand up. I know a bit of a magic, but I'm not pretty sure I could say something that the priest couldn't say. I
Oh,
mean, it's.
I mean, if the thing is, and he steps closer to you as if trying to share a secret with you. The thing is, there has been another occurrence of similar symptoms that some of us have noticed in the recent days. We believe that he was an isolated incident that maybe happened because he was cursed by one of the tribes in the Isocross, or maybe he's, with his reputation, maybe he came upon an artifact that did this to him. But there was another dwarf that has been showing signs of the same affliction. Her name is Tulgilutan.
Before we go, before we
Mhm.
talk about that, the other victims of this misfortune, may I ask, when he came back from Isocross, did he happen to bring back some sort of items that he is very proud of? Because the man I know, the dwarf, the great dwarf that I know, is not someone that would just do things without basically announcing himself, announcing his achievement. And he might have shown something that he brought from Isocross that may give us a clue on what happened to him. And I would also like to know what happened to Urgon's body when he started to his health start to slowly get worse? Does he have like frozen parts of his body, things that are unnatural from how a normal sickness would be? That would be helpful.
Well, to answer your first question, surprisingly, this time around, he was rather, I don't want to say secretive, but he was not as boastful as we used to know him when he came back from the Isocross. He definitely did bring a bag full of items, but he has not exactly shown me or the regular citizen whatever he had inside of them. However, if well, there could be someone that actually could know what he brought back with him, as we do have a collector in the village. Her name is Verla, and I'm sure he usually went to her whenever it came to selling certain artifacts that he found on his expeditions. As for your second question, the main symptoms that we have noticed were that he would slow significantly over the course of a few days. He would become physically weaker, and the priests that examined him, they reported seeing blue veins gradually appearing on his body, more and more visible as the sickness progressed. Other than that, there were no other symptoms. Just those two that at least we could notice, and we noticed. There were no frozen body parts. There was nothing of the sort. Just slow and veiny, I suppose. Not to make light of the situation, this is a horrible occurrence that has happened here. But yes.
How long ago did you say that he came back from Isocross?
I want to say about a week, maybe.
And then within a week, all of the symptoms shown was, it came up on him.
Less than a week, I would say. He came back about a week ago, and I think 5 days ago he started showing the first symptoms when we would ask him to help around the village. He would move much slower than usual, even if he is an older dwarf. He still had plenty of spring in his step. So it was quite eerie and worrying to see him be that slow.
So whatever it is, we must find it fast before it spread around the village or even take over the whole village. That's a fast-acting disease.
As I listen to this conversation going, I hear a tiny meowing from right beneath my feet, and I pick up the cat and just cover the cat from like any oncoming rain and stuff, and just pat the cat.
Sorry for the cat.
Like, imagine a towering dragonborn just like holding a small kitty in the palm of his hand, and that's how I just like slowly patting the cat.
As
Small lady leans closer to the big man as she tried to reach out her hand. Please, I want to pet the cat as well.
I hear a voice coming from somewhere, but I'm not sure where it's coming from. I think it's just a voice messing with my...
Okay, I would like Vershali to roll a perception check.
Oh, okay, perception check. All right.
The first roll. Let's go.
Perception. There we go. I rolled an 11.
You definitely do hear something from below you.
Oh, I guess I ignore the voice and I just continue petting my cat.
I guess I can't unmute myself now, huh?
The lady tried to to tuck his pants, tried to grasp his intention. Hey, can you hear me? I'm under here.
I still hear that voice. What is that voice? Where is it coming from?
I would like another perception check. Or investigation, actually.
Okay,
Investigation.
Go investigation.
Oh my god, -1. That's 15 minus 16 minus 1, 15.
Okay, you do see her, finally.
Oh my god, you scared me there, even though you're quite small, but you actually scared me there. How may I help you, child?
What do you mean, child? I'm not a child, and for your information, I am 24.
Oh, sorry about that. Age is but time is but just a concept for me, since I've been living for the past almost 200 years and not quite sure
Think
how
about
old
it.
would 28
Compared
be.
to you, compared to you, 24 years is quite young for a century, 2 century old
Uh-huh.
dragonborn.
I mean,
So yeah, how may I help you?
Your eyes at everyone.
don't look at me. I'm an elf.
I
Elven
can
knows to
live
that.
longer. Longer.
Yes, how may I help you, miss?
The small lady squinting her eyes back at the big man, and she pointed at the cat.
Oh, you wanted a cat?
I want
Oh,
to
well,
pet the cat.
okay. Should have told me from earlier. All right, and I
I
slowly
don't
hand over
care.
carefully handing over the cat to the lady. Which, by the way,
He held.
what's your name again?
He held the cat as if she is carrying the baby.
Okay, you just taking away the cat without actually answering my question. Okay then. Rude. Okay.
Excuse me. First of all, you ignore my voice. I scream at you twice.
I thought it
hear
was just
me.
a voice within my head. I didn't know it was an actual person talking to me.
Do you
Oh, really
often hear
now?
voices in your head?
That is not a
Occasionally,
good sign, good sir.
it what happens when you live for quite a long time. You hear voices from the
yeah.
past.
Listen, sir. I'm a healthy young lady trying to get a cat from your.
Okay, I'm just going to give you the cat. So please,
It
just
is quite rude
just
to assume a lady.
what is your name? May I know your
It
name
is
so that I may not
Hafira.
call you anything else other than your name?
My name is Hafira Tormento.
Hafira,
I'm
it is then.
here- Yes. And it's good to meet you, sir.
Vershali. You can call me Vershali.
I see. Very well.
Okay, we got sidetracked there with this kitten, and can we continue
Also,
on what we
if
were about
you-
to say just now?
Oh, excuse me, I know we just got sidetracked, but you know
Mhm.
that when a big elephant meets like a very small rat,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and the big elephant just steps back and gets scared, that's exactly how you two look like.
Yeah. I would imagine that how I looked like.
Rudeness. How rude.
No.
We I
Um,
guess we're having a rat problem now, huh?
Did we just
mirror.
adopted a group pet now?
I mean, I'm
just-
just patting the cat, protecting it from against any rain that's pouring down. But other than that, I'm just gonna put him down safely on another place. And if I hear another meowing again, I will just pat another cat, I guess. Okay.
How many cats do you want, sir?
As much as my hand can hold.
Your hand's already big enough to hold me.
Chai turned to the community leader and just I apologize for this. Yes, let's go back on track.
Yes, Argon.
Yes.
We were talking about
Argon.
Argon, yes.
My
It's
apologies.
very disrespectful that we're sidetracked like this right next to his grave.
Exactly. I'm so sorry about
It
this.
is.
I'm just trying to
We're
pet a cat here.
sorry.
That's
It's
all.
just a cat is too adorable. I'm sorry. And so Hafira put the cat away and let the cat walks away from us.
As Elro looked over the entire scene, his ears did droop down a little bit as he lost hope of gaining your attention again in the commotion of the kitty cat. But as you address him again, he perks up. He's just like, "Oh no, it is fine. We do have quite a lot of strays wandering the streets recently. I'm actually not sure why. We had two outsiders come in and then a horde of cats. I don't. But anyway, um, you lot look like very dependable people, and he looks at you despite everything. And I would, I hate to ask of this. Usually we would say we would solve this between ourselves as and prevent this from getting out, but could I maybe trouble you for help?
Well,
And
that
the
is.
child looks.
Sorry.
Yeah, a child looks to the rest of the group and just. I mean, I would help. I would help, but I'm not sure of this ragtag team of people because I actually don't even know them. I just came here to pay my respect. Hmm.
Hafira
Well,
slowly raised her hand.
Yes.
Is there some money?
Actually, yes. I was going to offer 100 gold pieces per head to anyone who is able to help.
And with that, I just perks up. I'll help.
That was
100.
I'll help.
No more questioning. Goals, man.
well, that was awfully quick.
Vinny just like
My
shush. Just the gold. You
Uh,
you lot need to learn to negotiate. Just the gold.
And
Sure. You can explain what do you want us to do, but yeah, you can pay us half first, and then we finish the whole thing.
sure, I can pay you half first, but and you may take whatever you find on your travels. I'm not sure if you're gonna find much, but um, if it's of worth, then sure. But we are desperate. You must understand this. Um, this is very worrying, and with how quickly everything has spread, we just need help. We can't handle it ourselves, and you look like you've been through quite a bit. And he looks at Vershali specifically because he looks like the most war-weathered person in the entire group. But I must inquire, and he looks at Vinny. Would your mother? Are you old enough to adventure?
Do you have a book that says the legal age for every race in existence?
Sir, I think you forget that we are of this similar, I mean, same race, different sub-race, but
Well, did you
you look
answer my
quite young.
question?
before that,
I am.
I came here to
Yes.
collect or and possibly destroy a cursed item. If I find that this does not pursue um towards my goal, I may have to depart from even helping. So I have to know whether this is related to a cursed item or not. And from what I've heard so far, is that the disease are sort of a curse, but we will leave that to a later time. But for now, I may cooperate with all of you.
If you, sir, decide that the journey does not go well with your plans or that it is not the right way, then you may take the 50 gold that I will pay you once you take the job, and you may leave whenever you like. And for the rest of you, I really hope that this will work out. I am not sure if this is a curse or if this is just a simple affliction or maybe a pandemic that Urgon has brought upon us from the Iso Cross. Not many of us have wandered out there, so
DM,
we cannot be sure. Yes,
I have a question.
yes.
Would Vinny know if Urgon had like other curse items on him
No.
before?
Have you seen him after he came back?
No, as in before he came back with this one, when he was like talking with Vinny's mother,
Mm-hmm.
would he know if he ever had cursed items?
I'm thinking that maybe even you would have an idea that Urgon was looking for something specific. You do not know of what nature, but
No
he
need.
did
Just
uh,
cursed items. Long ago, it doesn't matter.
artifacts, curse
Yeah,
items, anything that he could sell. Yes, Vinny would know,
Okay, thank you.
of course. Uh, I lost track of my words.
I have a
uh,
question, DM.
yes, yes.
Knowing that Vashali have been traveling with Ergon for quite a while in search of like curse item and sort, does he know the from the last job that Ergon had going to Isaac Cross, like a sort of like a news of from Ergon himself of what he's pursuing?
From what I know, Urgon did not send you a letter containing any information. And I'm assuming that Vershali was not with him during his expedition to the Azov Cross, right? Am I correct?
Yeah, he wasn't with Vashali. Yeah.
So possibly Vershali would not know.
Okay.
It could have been possible that Urgon was going to write Vershali a letter, but he was just simply too late.
Okay.
Yeah. And so with that, Elrond looks at you. He looks a little bit more defeated now that Vershali broke the news of possibly leaving the expedition to help them, but he'll take what he can take. Um, and so he kind of starts wringing his hands a little bit now, with less nerves, more in a gesture of thinking. Um, I I wish I could help you, but I don't even know where to start. He
Uh,
admits, and he looks at you, kind of
yeah,
pleadingly almost.
you did mention about somebody else getting afflicted with the same symptoms, didn't you?
Well, yes, but you see, she is very elusive. Her name is Tulgi. She is one of our trappers, actually. But at least I did not manage to talk to her much after she started showing any signs of it. I tried, but well, I'm not sure if she accepted whatever that she might have caught the same thing as Oregon, but she asked me to leave her in peace. Her words were not as kind as I am telling you now, but yes, you may try talking to her. She should be in her cabin, but I'm not sure if you're gonna have much success. She is rather distrustful, especially if she knows that I sent you, or if she knows that you've talked to me. She may think that I sent you and just clam up completely. So
What about if I ask?
I'm I'm not denying that all of you could try. Maybe she could be persuaded, but I'm not gonna. I would not count on it 100%.
It would be cruel not to tell me what happened to my uncle, right?
I suppose yes. If she knew of your
And
connection
to
to him.
remind you, I am of age.
Okay.
Yeah.
uh, good to know, sir.
Yes, I can drink alcohol.
Good to know. You are welcome to our tavern anytime. In this case. But
I'm sure we
yes,
can figure something out. I'm sure
yeah.
we can
Um,
persuade her or something.
Perhaps I can talk with them as well.
mhm. I mean,
I believe I am very very good at communicating with some people.
mhm. Well, you are very welcome to try. But if maybe you would like to think of a strategy of how to approach Tolgi. Gently approach Tolgi, mind you. Please, I would rather avoid the conflict in the village at a time like this.
Oh, I will
Um,
definitely be gentle.
please
Or
do,
perhaps
sir.
you step away from the house.
um, I
Maybe do a performance with Togi
Uh,
just to convince Togi, well, to
I'm
tell us.
concerned. I'm concerned. First of all, you are very huge and intimidating right now, sir.
I would not count on Tulki being intimidated, but by his size alone, she's very tough.
I
That
have
means she
three. I
might
have
be
three
intimidated.
people here that I can juggle and do performance.
I,
In front of
Well,
Togi.
Please
what?
don't.
perhaps,
Can,
Please don't.
please don't do that. Don't touch us.
We
if
could entertain Togi
Vishan,
and might even lower her guards.
I have the greatest idea of if they're not like intimidated by the like tall people, looks at Virshali. Maybe they're intimidated by the smallest of people, looks at Hafira.
Excuse me.
Am I wrong? Are you taller than any of us here? I'm stating facts.
Uh,
Well,
I'm
she is a
quite
halfling.
tall.
Uh, for your information, is 3 feet. Her height is 3 feet 2 inches.
See?
She's very
Small.
much small. And anywho, Hafira feel offended for a moment to be the smallest in this group. She sighed softly and saying, "Yes, maybe. Yeah, maybe we can do a performance without touching people in the first place. For I very much a good performancer. I can play my instrument
Oh,
just
we
to
have a
their
bard
soul.
in our team here of Ragtag Adventurers.
Yay.
Okay, that
Oh,
would
I
help
think
a
I can
lot.
make you like. Oh, I can make you like, you know, sparkles, and I use prestidigitation to make her sparkle a bit like that.
Exactly. We could do some performance for to cheer Tugi up, and might as well, instead of like intimidating Tugi, we could cheer Tugi up and maybe get to her to lower her guards and actually get the information that we need. Or if that fails, we could also go to Verla, this collector that you mentioned earlier. That might
Well, actually, there's also another option that I was going to mention.
okay, that would help a
Um,
lot.
I already told your mother. He glanced at Vinny, but certain people are allowed to visit Urgon's cabin to pay respects. So if it would possibly aid your investigation, I could give you permission to enter and search it. There's only one of our glass blades stationed outside just to make sure that nobody unsavory walks in and possibly disturbs the his home, but you look trustworthy and you agreed to help, so just tell her I sent you and she should let you through, no problem. It's a little bit this way, and he points you towards the direction of. Like you can see it kind of like in the distance. It's a little cabin at the edge of the town. Yeah, we can short. Yeah. We can have a short break. Yeah.
And as the conversation is going, before we do anything, can we go to a tavern and talk about this instead of talking in front of the grave of Ergonth himself? We could go to a tavern and actually
True.
talk about this, and
My
then we walk
apologies,
and
my friend.
maybe take a short break.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He
okay.
points you towards one of the taverns, like in the middle of the town.
Okay, all right.
He takes you there and explains the situation to the innkeep, and they let you stay, basically rest there for a little bit after your travel.
Okay,
And
be
then we're
right
gonna
back.
take a short break.
All right.
Yeah.
So
Ah,
we can talk out of character now.
yes.
Why is it that you guys want to persuade?
Okay. Okay, so
All right.
as all of you are resting in the tavern, you may actually try to strategize. Like, where do you guys want to go first? You have three options, actually. Actually, no, you have two options. He has
Two options. Yeah.
two
The
options.
other option.
You don't know where the other is. So
Whoopsie
good luck.
daisy.
What do you mean two? What do you mean
Two
two? Was it
options.
three options? Three options? To
Uh,
enter the hut, to go Verla, or to meet Tuli?
To
he
greet.
has not told you where he has not told you where Verla is.
Or there's a fourth option where we could just dig
Okay.
Urgon's grave and actually find some clues. But I think that's might not be a good idea, huh?
I would rather not, because I just served time in jail. I don't want to go into jail anymore.
I mean, we
I
could do it
just came out.
sneakily, right?
No.
Okay, I'm sorry to jump in. He did give you permission to go into his hut.
Oh no. Oh no.
Can go into his.
Yeah, you can go into his home.
We could do that too. Yeah. Yeah, I was definitely
Yes.
thinking about that. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The-
Yes, of course.
Afira standing there, adopting every word coming from this man.
Definitely wasn't the first idea that came into our heads to manipulate the old sick lady. Definitely not.
We're not technically
Why not?
manipulating. We're just
Why
trying to make her
not?
feel better. That's all.
She's dying. Why
I
would you
mean,
want to manipulate a dying woman?
like I said, I'm
First
just
of
trying to
all,
perform to make her
I
feel better.
give me a moment. Let me climb up the chair. It's too
Oh.
tall.
Oh right,
for
we forgot about the halfling. Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
Yeah,
You're
Do
really
we
small.
have to carry around? Do we have to carry around a stool for you from now on?
excuse me. We have a stool already. Pet do a dragonborn.
I could even make a saddle for just to carry you on my shield or something. You know,
Okay.
just for you to catch up
Are you
if we're walking.
are you my horse now?
Sure,
Are you
if
my
you,
horse now? Sorry.
sure if you want to say that. But again, what were you going to say just now? Since you've already on the stool at the moment.
Yes, thank you. Coughing. I I believe it's not wrong because okay, she's almost dead either way because we cannot cure her. So why not we try to get more information from her?
I'm so sorry. She's more than half dead. Let's just
She's almost dead. So why not we
pluck.
squeeze out her words from that dead body?
Let's
Oh
just
wow.
pluck information out of the almost dead woman, not dead yet.
Well, she's going to die, guys. Come
Uh,
on.
Oh, that's a very questionable choice to make. And
Well,
I'm not really that keen on taking that choice.
well, Chai was your name, right? I mean,
Yes,
everyone is
yeah,
going to
Chai.
die at some point.
Yes, exactly. And we already know this weird curse or whatever it is will make her die either way. We don't have the cure. So why not we try to negotiate with her?
as I listen to this really dark conversation going on, I just
It
turn
is?
around and hold on my emblem and just, oh Lord Bahamut, I do not condone in whatever they are trying to say here. I'm just trying to entertain a really sick lady here. Please do not be angry at me for I'm not related to what they are currently doing. So yeah.
Vershali feels a little tinge of satisfaction from the side of his patron at his words.
And I feel the
Papyrus
warmth
sign.
of the emblem, and thank you, Father Bahamut. Yeah, okay.
Is he talking to a thing?
I don't know.
Talking is to some kind of rock. I don't know.
And I turn around and so what are we going to do here exactly? I don't think threatening an old dying woman is the way to go. I'm merely suggesting we entertain her, just to make her feel better as she embraces her coming death. But
Death.
still, w- let's not threaten the old woman,
I'm
shall
sorry.
we?
But
I mean, how
this
about wait. Before we even,
mm,
approach somebody, why don't we just go and investigate Urgon's home? We might find some clues there.
We could do that too.
well,
before I
that's
have an idea.
very true.
We can do both. I have an idea. What if we're
We're
saying to
splitting.
her? If we're saying to her with like some dudes from the like the priest sent to do her last wish, like a last wish program, and just
Say,
sing
are you
to.
implying that we should disguise ourselves as priest?
No, no, no. We are sent from the church
Uh-huh.
to make her last wish come true, like a last wish program. You know what
So
I mean?
you know it will be very interesting if we become a nun and we're having a father, this guy's over here, pet the giant man, and perhaps we can just do that kind of thing, you know. But if it doesn't
Chai,
work,
and then Chai pats Vishali on the arm and just like, are you fine with performing blasphemy?
I don't think Bahamut will be okay with what I will be doing. So I might be able to actually be a mess, like a sort of like a Templar messenger, even though I'm already retired, but still, I could be a Templar messenger of the Temple of Bahamut, which still doing exactly what you guys trying to do, but
We
it is
can
considered
use
blasphemy.
I mean, technically, we can just use a different god's name instead of yours. It's not blasphemy if you don't believe in that god, right?
I mean, I don't care about gods or anything about that. I just want my money.
So
But anyway,
we'll just be a bunch of clowns wearing a priest robes,
it
not
sounds
knowing
strong.
what to do, and just mentioning, "Oh, mighty babunas jingalagas, uh, we came we came here to bless this woman and do this and do that." I don't think it'll be quite as convincing as just just go to her and just proceed normally and talk to her as a normal normal dwarf. So yeah, just let's just go to her and just talk normally, shall we? Or we could just
Yeah.
go to Ergon's hut first and see what we can find, if not
Uh,
anything there.
Also,
alright.
I have
Yeah.
a spectacular idea. We can also not lie and just ask.
Exactly. That was what I was suggesting. Yes.
It's
Are you sure about it? Are you sure about it? The the man, I don't remember the name. I don't care about that. The chief did say about being cranky guy or cranky lady. You sure about it? Being
I,
honest,
I mean,
100%.
we could you know proceed with cautious and maybe careful, and not mention Erlo. Was it Erlo? Yeah, yeah. Not mention anything about Erlo. Let's just, since we are new to this town, to this village, that we just came here, we should use that as an advantage. Except for Vinny, I think Vinny has been living here for quite a while, but still, we're just a bunch of Vinny's long, old friend that's coming to town to actually find some adventure, and we could actually use that to an advantage, right?
Makes sense. Yes.
For a second there, I thought you were going to say my long lost brother or something. That would be weird.
Please don't do that. It's kind of be questioning more about the whole size and all.
I mean, it's not impossible, but I don't think it's probable.
Uh-huh.
Anyhow, guys,
Okay.
fine. We can
So-
be we can be civilian, okay? But the emergency for emergency, just for say for any emergency, if this lady being cranky, I Hafira taking out the instrument, I can charm this lady just to make sure she is not being cranky too much.
Okay, Geneva Convention it is then. All right. Um.
Yes.
More like
Geneva.
it's more like a fucking Geneva suggestion in this case, I think.
Okay.
I
Uh,
think it will be the reason we will be the reason why one of the rules are written there.
exactly.
Oh no.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll
Okay.
go with
So
hot first.
Hot first.
okay.
First.
So
Okay.
if you're going to the hut first, okay. So the hut is located at the edge of town, just as Erlo has pointed you towards. It's a one-story, one-room log cabin. And in front of the door, there is a very nice-looking wood elf standing in front of the door, and what you can only assume that this is the glass blade that Erlo has mentioned before you parted ways with him. When you approach her, she actually does like straighten her back a little bit, and she tries to look more tough, but she does not exactly do a very good job of it. The closer you get, the more on guard she becomes, and eventually she finally uh, sterns up and just, "Who are you? What's your business?"
There. Erlo gave us permission to go into Urgon's hut.
I need to say goodbye to my uncle.
And also yes, Dini wants to say goodbye to his uncle.
Oh, oh, you're that boy. Oh, I'm so sorry. And her ears droop a little bit as she looks at Vinny. I heard about your mother's connection to him, and how close all of you were. I am so sorry about what happened. Um, you mentioned that old man Erlo has given you permission.
If I got it right, yes.
Well, if it's with his permission, then I suppose I could let you in. I'm very sorry about this. We had quite a bit of stragglers try to sneak in and steal some of Oregon's goods. But since you're family, and you got the boss's permission, be my guest. And she steps to the side briskly and kind of like pushes the door open for you. And when
Question.
you step inside,
What
yes,
was her name again?
her name is Mila.
Mina.
Mila. I will type
Mila.
it in the chat.
Okay, Mila.
There you go.
All right, Mila.
This is her name. Yes.
And as okay, sorry.
As you step inside of the cabin, you notice that it's quite cramped. Actually, it's dark as no lights are actually lit, but once you step in and the light from the outside comes in, you notice that it actually looks kind of cozy inside. So you guess that, well, when Urgon was alive, this was actually kind of a comforting place with a nice atmosphere. But now that he's gone, there's an unmade bed near a cold fireplace.
Before I
Um,
enter the room, before I enter the hut, I just proceed to Mila and said to her, I was an old friend of Ergon, and we had went on a lot of adventures, collecting all this really rare cursed item and actually helped destroying them. And it truly saddens me what happened to him, and it's one of the news that I'm unable to accept, because he is someone who will not die by the blade, let alone by a disease. He's a very tough man, but hearing this thing that happened to him, it actually shook me quite a bit, and I'm sorry to hear what happened to him. And thank you again. Thank you for letting us look through his stuff. So
she
that we
does
can
give
find.
you like a very, she does give you like a very soft smile and almost sympathetic one, and She just, yes, well, he was a tough cookie, wasn't he? There was not really anything that could bring him down as we knew him.
He was indeed.
Yes. You are welcome to stay here as long as you want. I will be just outside if you need anything or if you
May
have
the
any
light,
questions.
may the light of Bahamut shines upon him. And then I go into the hut, and because the door was too small, I had to like crouch down a bit to actually just peer into the door.
Man's a little too big for the door, made for dwarves. Uh, so as you look around, you do see the unmade bed, the cold fireplace. The mantle is hung with a head of some snarling white beast that most of you do not recognize. On the other side of the room, there's a small table that is filled with dirty dishes, and in front of it is a dwarf-sized chair. And also, there are two empty shelves where the contents have been scattered across the floor in what seems to be sort of a hurried commotion. Among those possessions and other like different documents and stuff, you can see kitchen utensils, dried food, adventuring gear, some books, and yeah.
DM,
What? Yes.
can I steal a knife or two?
You want to? You want to steal a kitchen knife?
Yeah.
Why do you need?
Put it in my
Elvie,
collection.
what are you doing? That is your dead uncle. Stop it.
I'm
You
kind
are
of
very right.
I'm kind of
kitchen knife is
tempted
not
to I'm tempted to have you roll for a sleight of hand because Mila is indeed watching you.
It's my uncle's house.
I mean, then again, it is a kitchen knife.
trying to pull that I am the nephew, niece, to my dead uncle. I can take this.
It's just a knife.
Okay, you can take the kitchen knife.
Thank you.
I'm allowing it.
God.
Okay, does anybody want to do anything with your surroundings?
Is there a place where he works on his like keep all his stuff like his collections of items of his previous adventures? In the hut?
You would have to roll for investigation, actually.
Okay, I will do that. Hold up. Investigation, was it?
Yes.
That's a 6.
Well, with as you look around, as Vishnu looks around, he mostly focuses only on whatever is scattered on the floor. He does not see anything extraordinary or anything that would stand out. As he takes like a first look around.
And since this hut is actually quite tall, and I just duck down and like do like a squat and like walk like a duck and trying to like get through all this room, trying to like search all this like clutter on the floor, with no success.
You okay, big guy?
It's quite small. This hut is quite small. I'm quite big. You can imagine what's happening right now.
Yeah, I can just imagine. You can't even move around. I think you should just I'm not even gonna say stand there, you're squatting. Just squat there.
Yeah, I need to know. The Argont was my friend.
Avira just standing there.
And then as I was walking, as I do the duck walk, that the scales on my armor is just like scraping on the iron the iron plate. Is like.
Oh god.
Oh my ear.
Mila does take like a cautionary look inside of the cabin just to check if everyone is okay inside. She looks worried by the commotion inside.
Don't forget, when you squat, all your foot needs to touch the ground. It's less hurt. It hurts less on your legs. Just like, just plop down. That's easier on your legs.
Yeah, I'm doing the Slav squat.
Experience, I see.
Can you get out? Get out of the house, please.
I need to know
Right
if any of you could find a place where he collects all his items, please do let me know. And I just duck squat, walked out of the hut like. all the way to the door and
Chai is
outside.
just holding. Chai is holding her ears. It's like, is it? Can I take? Can I hear? I can't hear anything anymore.
My ears are bleeding. I'm gonna bleed.
So you said that there was like 2 empty shelves.
Yes, 2 empty shelves. There is a bed, a fireplace, a mantle, and a bunch of stuff on the floor. So
Okay.
the world is your oyster.
Can I look through what is on the floor? Like,
Yes.
you know,
Yes.
investigation.
Yes.
Wait, where's okay? There you go. Investigation. Let's go. 8.
I mean, to be fair, you are much closer to the ground than Vershali was initially, and you are not trying to find anything specific. You're just looking, so I will allow it. Well, as you look,
I see you squatting too to find some stuff. Are you actually good?
I'm looking. Shush. I'm focusing. Stop.
the
Afira
most.
quickly closed the window.
Oh no.
Oh no! He's just trying to help.
And as the window closes, it's just like, boom, it knocks in front of my snout like the dragon's snout, and like, oh my god, this halfling is quite rude from the moment I met her. Ooh. And then I just walk to the front door.
Afira looking at Chai and Vinny and like, who the hell adopting this man in this group, man? I cannot comprehend with this.
Give him a break. This is a house made for people of our height, stature.
Well, don't
Yeah.
for yourself.
Yeah.
I'm hitting my
Yeah.
head on the ceiling.
I mean. Anyway, so what
anyway.
can I see on the floor?
Since you're smaller and you're not looking for any cursed items like somebody, you do mostly focus on his adventuring equipment and books that are on the floor. What would you what would you like to look at first?
Can I look at the books? What kind of title? The title of the books? What kind of books and stuff?
Yes, actually, but you will need another investigation check.
Oh god. Okay, wait. Please give me something good. 10.
Oh, actually, that is enough. Okay, so as Chai opens the book, or at least one of the books that has fallen off the shelf, you find a little something that, as she unfolds it, turns out to be a receipt. It's dated 2 months prior to today, and indicates that Ergon has sold several Aeorian items in Isocross to local antique shop Pelk's Curiosities for 1,000 gold pieces. The items are listed as a dagger, a scroll case, a jade statuette, a quiver of 20 arrows, a silver ring set with a jasper, and 2 blue glass vials.
Wait. Can I get the list of items again?
Yes,
A dagger?
a dagger, a scroll case.
Okay, a scroll case.
Case, yes.
Okay.
A jade statuette,
Jades.
a
Okay.
quiver of 20 arrows,
River, 20 arrows.
mhm,
Mm-hmm.
a silver ring set with a jasper,
River ring. With Jasper.
and 2 blue glass vials. And just to make sure, if I remember correctly, Vinny is the only one with previous connections to Palebank Village, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know what Pelk's Curiosities are. Let me send you a quick little thing.
The hut. Is the hut is like the old kind of hut where there's like a straw rooftop with like a tiny like a hole on top of the roof, like the typical hut with like to flow air in.
Well, the hut in itself, let me just find it. Well, it's I wouldn't say it's like a new hut. It's definitely dated a little bit.
Oh yeah. So there's
Um,
definitely an opening on the top of the roof where there's like a hole for the air to flow, right?
there is a chimney.
Oh, the chimney won't be a good idea. That might be too tall.
Are you trying to get in again?
No, I'm trying to like just pick in my snout and then just say, do you find anything in there? I would like to know if there's something in there that might have friendly related to curse item. Since I can't enter. And then I just like
Have
back
your
away
shot.
again.
I found a list of items.
We're doing our job.
You said items?
A list of items, not items, but the list of it.
Oh, a
seems
list
that-
of it.
Yeah, it seems
Okay.
like Urgon has sold a few things to this. What is this place? What is the name of the place again?
And as
Pelts
we talking back to
Curiosities.
Pelts Curiosity, huh?
as we're talking back to
Oh.
each other, the sound is like just channeling through like the chimney, and it's just going back and forth like a megaphone on the chimney. It's just back and forth.
His voice is just booming inside the small hut.
I bet
Yeah,
you shouldn't have closed the window, right? Now you have my voice and the entire hut.
Can you lower down your voice a little bit?
Or open
You're-
back the window.
Can you open the window?
Fine. Hopper open the window.
The
You
window's
better
open
stop.
again.
Oh my god,
Come
thank you.
here.
Alright, okay. So yeah, do you find anything in there?
That Urgon sold some stuff at this place, Pelts Curiosity. He's
Oh,
he
oh,
he
oh,
caught
I
a
know.
yeah.
I know the place, ish.
You do.
I
Huh.
mean, I didn't go there myself, but my mom used to go there a lot. It's like the collector's shop, but it got broken into like 2 or 3 months ago. I don't remember well. When's the thing? Where's
It's
when's the receipt
the
from?
receipt is dated 2 months ago. But look at this, and then she showed the receipt to Vinny and to Hafira, and it's like he fetched like 1,000 gold. Whatever this is, it's very valuable.
I don't think. To be fair, I don't think the 1,000 gold was from the 20 arrows.
I mean, it could be the silver ring, Jasper with the Jasper.
Yeah,
Sounds
the Jasper.
nice.
Actually, that jade
just for,
statue. jade statue.
Virtually,
Sorry.
it's like does any of these sound familiar to daggers?
That
Sounds cursed.
no.
Scroll case sounds cursed.
A scroll case could mean a lot of things, but I don't think he bought it for a curse item.
Jade statuette.
That jade statuette does sound very conspicuous. If we can actually find that, it would be good.
Silver ring with jasper, 20 arrows, and 2 blue something vials.
Blue. That
Vials.
2 blue glass vial might just be a potion, but since we are dealing with a disease here, it could be a factor. I mean, I've had my share of drinking unknown potions and caused me quite a horrible diarrhea afterwards, but this could be one of those cases.
Virtually TMI.
I'm just trying to share some information here that could
Why?
help with the case.
Can we look at the shelf?
I mean, to be fair, there's not much on the shelf other than the books, like some of the books, and most of them are still on the floor. So,
Can we check the bed?
yeah, you can check the bed.
Let me just wait. What to roll the dice?
I mean, to be fair, you don't really have to roll anything for the bed since nothing is under or on it. It's just like an unmade bed. So,
Wait,
you sure
yeah.
you can reach
Yes.
on top of that? Oh,
Yes.
You're
Miss
mocking
Hafira.
me? Are you mocking me? I
Pause.
can
Pause.
climb.
Let them.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Okay. So
First.
can Chai kind of like clean up the floor a bit, putting all of the adventuring gear back to like I don't know a bag or something, and then
Mhm.
can she take the adventuring gear? I mean, he's not gonna
Hmm?
use it.
Do you want to see what's in the adventuring gear, or do you just take it?
Said Vinny and just like Vinny, don't you think that this is your uncle's stuff and
I
it
took
is quite useful.
I took his knife.
You took his
fair,
knife?
One of
fair.
his knives.
But what kind of knife did you take?
I don't know, the first one I saw.
I look at what Ellie's holding. That's a kitchen knife, bro. Why you take a kitchen knife? Cooking?
Sorry, who is this Alice person you're talking about? I believe we don't have an Alice person we're talking about here. Is this a ghost of your past or something, Hafira?
Someone started hearing voices again. I think I hear a voice coming from
Yeah,
outside.
same. I'm hearing voices now.
I hear everything here.
Well, about the knife. I open like lift up of my thing around the neck, and I have these two. There's two knives, and I turn around my small bag from behind. I have opened the bag. These two. And I think I have one small knife around here. I think it's in my boot, but I don't know exactly where. If it
Oh,
pokes me, I'll know. And I'll have the kitchen knife. So that you can call it a collection at this point.
Hafira looking
Yes.
at
Yeah,
Vinny in
go ahead.
disbelief. Pretty much bizarre.
It's not
To
like
think
I
of-
can even use them. This looks weird, right? I cannot even use them.
Then don't take it. Put it
Well,
away.
well, it's shiny. They're shiny. I don't think the kitchen knife was used before.
What are you?
Me? I'm an elf. I thought we already established that. An elf of
Gosh.
age, to be exact.
Okay, take whatever you want for your collection.
It
Gosh,
might be cursed with the
why?
rotten soul of potatoes. Vinny?
Shut up.
Chai just nods, looking at the vast collection of daggers and knives and everything pointy from Vinny, and just like and just basically while listening, she goes through the adventuring gear. So I want
Okay.
to investigate.
Yeah, investigation.
Investigation, where is it? Let's go 11.
I'll grant it. Okay. So, Chai is allowed to actually clean up the gear from the floor, and what she does find is a silvered maul. It's a sort of splint armor that is made for a dwarf, like so.
A silver what?
A maul.
Oh, a
It's
silver mole. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So a splint armor sized for a dwarf. It's bulky. It's lined with. There's also fur-lined clothing, also sized for a dwarf. A grappling hook and a hooded lantern. Does anybody need me to repeat anything?
Grappling. The last one. What was it after the grappling hook?
It's a hooded lantern.
Is
And-
there?
Hmm?
Yeah.
And
go on.
as you clean up the stuff from the floor, you also find two sets of footprints.
Oh.
One is small, and the other one is significantly bigger and slimmer than the other. They each look like they have been scattering about in a hurry.
Did you find anything new inside there, Chai?
It seems that you remember how Mila did mention about somebody went in, broke in, steal stuff. I think I
Yes.
found out like they might be two suspects. There's two footprints. One is small, one is big. I doubt anybody has two sized foot, so I think this is like two people.
Any items
mean-
relating to
Can-
the cursed item that I mentioned before?
There's a silver maul, armor, a fur-lined coat, grappling hook, lantern. That's it. I don't think any of this are cursed, unless
Someone
this
said
maul
armor?
is cursed. It's a splint armor. Yeah. I mean, wait.
What size is that armor?
It's dwarf size.
Oh, might be able to fit on my thigh or something. But
Mm.
never mind.
I doubt you can even fit this. I can't even fit this.
But maybe we can keep it and sell it.
I mean, and then she looks at Vinny and if anything, Vinny is the quote unquote inheritor or something.
Well,
Vinny?
to be completely honest with you, he's not like my mother's brother or my dad's brother. He's just an uncle, if you know what I mean.
Oh, so you're not even family. I mean, yeah, you're a dwarf. He's a dwarf. Yeah, never mind. Why did I thought that?
He's we like to call him like our uncle friend of the family.
Ah, so we could be a long lost brother, Vinny. We might not know.
Oh my gosh.
Because you seems to be having a lot of families, outside of your family.
Good to know I'm orphan, by the way. Anyway. So you don't mind if any stuff laying over here, we can sell them?
I mean, we can definitely do whatever we want, but the problem is Mila at the door.
True.
I mean, we can just ask Mila.
I mean,
I think.
it's true. We can make like 60%, 50%, or maybe.
You know what?
Yes.
My neck is killing me. I thought the room wouldn't be this small, but I wouldn't.
And I just laugh at Vinny.
You stop laughing. You left before me.
I think this is the first time I feel blessed for being somebody's very small and short.
I agree with you.
Exactly.
Shake hands.
Shake hands with
Shake hands
with
together.
Hafira. Wait, I don't think anybody would miss if I take the grappling hook though.
Grappling.
You
Looks at the door.
You grappling whatever you want. I'll go outside.
Shh,
Okay.
don't say it out loud. Mila's outside and looks at the door. Can I steal? I mean, is it stealing? He's dead.
Well, technically, Mila is not looking at the direction of the door currently, as she is watching Vinny walk out. So
What should we say?
you can attempt it.
Okay. What?
Do you?
Which part that we didn't investigate yet?
Do you want me to repeat what was in the house, in the cabin? I mean.
Yes, please.
Okay, so you investigated the bed, you investigated the shelves, and everything that was on the floor. There's only thing left for you to potentially look at is the mantle above the fireplace, and that's it.
The mantle of the fireplace.
Yeah, the mantelpiece.
I will try investigate the fireplace.
Fireplace? Sure.
Roll 20. 20, right?
Click on
It's
the perception. Perception. Investigation.
investigation on your character
Okay.
sheet. Yeah.
Okay, got it.
Mhm.
Roll 20.
Gone.
Well, there is nothing there.
Oh.
Only the
Yeah, that's
mantelpiece.
Just right here.
Rolled so high and there's nothing.
However,
Roll
if
so
you would like
high,
to
she started to see
investigate
like a
further,
portal to like a dimension where you see like four people talking to each other with like one in the main on the main table trying to explain something. She just broke to the fourth
however,
dimension.
however, since you rolled a 20, I can tell you that you can tell that the fireplace was recently used.
Oh,
Yeah. The
Nice.
ashes do not look like they've sat there for 2 months. Or I mean a week at least.
DM, can I ask a question about that?
Yes.
I did try to talk through a chimney. When I felt the
Uh-huh.
oh
warmth
yeah.
of that chimney.
Mm-hmm.
It's not burning, at least.
It's not burning. It's not burning.
But
Thank
would I
God.
feel the warmth of the chimney and would like technically, feel like this was recently used?
From what Hafira could tell, it's at least 2 days old. So there's no warmth. There's just fresh ashes, basically.
Okay, all right.
Yeah. If Hafira would like to keep investigating, I would need a nature check.
Wait, what?
Nature. If you want to
Okay.
keep investigating.
Okay, I will keep investigating. Roll. 18.
18, holy shit.
What the
Oh, actually, that's more than enough. Okay.
Oh my God.
Good job, Hafira. Well, you recognize that the head mounted above the fireplace is actually a yeti, which is basically only found in the Isocross, which means that your friend Urgon had hunted a yeti before.
Oh,
So this is not his first time in the Isocross.
that's strange. Chai, do you see this?
Yeah, she looks up and just like shudders and like, ugh, what's that?
It's a yeti.
It's a what now?
It's a yeti.
Doesn't look like a yeti.
As after I laughed at Vinny's predicament of like trying to get out of the house, I just peer back, like crouch down, peer back in the door, and just started asking them, "Did you find anything new?"
Yeah, we find
Kira
yeti.
said that's a yeti. What's a yeti?
It's a yeti.
What does he do? Eh,
A
it looks
yeti,
Griffin.
yeti.
It's an animal that is eaten sometimes. It has flesh.
Are you talking about
I'm
the abominable snowman yeti? Is that it?
Are you guys talking loudly? I'm assuming you are, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so overhearing your conversation, Mila actually speaks up from where she's standing by the door. Well, yetis are usually mostly found in the Isocross beyond the waters, and well, they're not. We have to mess with them whenever we are out there. They're very dangerous, very aggressive.
Really?
Yeah.
Mm. I'm very curious. I want to meet yeti.
I don't
technically,
think
you're-
you would like to.
I mean, technically, Hafira, you already met a yeti, a dead one. Points at the mantle.
Well, I want a live one. I wish.
Oh, no, I don't.
Oh, Chai, come on.
Wait,
It's just a
could
yeti.
it? Wait. Could it be that the yeti is the one that give the disease to Mr. Ugon? Or
Like a curse.
wait, can we tell that it's like a yeti that he recently hunted or not? Can we tell?
Let's do a. Who has intelligence in your party?
What?
I think that would be Chai, right?
Yeah, she's actually smart.
Okay, Chai.
Yeah.
Roll in nature.
What?
Nature.
Oh, nature. Oh, I can't hear you. Okay, nature. Where's nature? Let's
Feels
go.
like big witchy.
9.
Hey
Yeah, you cannot tell.
Can I tell? Can I?
You rolled an 18, right?
Yeah, I roll waiting.
And do you want to check the actual like mounting of the head?
Oh yeah, sure.
One more investigation, please.
1, 2, 3, let's go. 20.
Oh my god!
What the heck?
How do you keep pulling 20s out of your ass? Oh my god. Okay, you can tell that it is not actually recent. It's been there for a while. The stitching
Ah.
is old.
So this is the old one. But why he keep this?
I
It's a
mean, hunters
trophy,
keep
no
a lot
less.
of things.
Yeah. Chai kind of like shudders again, just okay, I'm not gonna stay in here. Ugh. I don't like looking at the Yeti, and then she just walks out with. Wait,
Have you-
I took the grappling hook, right? Can I put
Yes.
it in my bag now?
Yes, but you will have to do it quickly before Milan notices.
Oh, okay.
And also, Jackie, since you were the one who saw the footprints earlier, you actually
Uh-huh.
notice both of them on the snow.
Huh.
Yeah, they're going in totally opposite directions. And one of them, the pair of smaller footprints, is actually going in the direction that earlier pointed you towards, which is Tulgi's cabin.
Chai?
Huh.
As Chai
Yeah?
walks out of the house. You said that you saw a footprint inside that house, right?
Yeah, and then
Is it
Chai kind of
similar
like
to
because
this- To this
yeah.
kind of vague footprint I'm seeing right now.
So yeah, actually, it looks similar. Huh? The size is the same. The number of toes is the same.
And then I try to like
Ish.
check my foot and then compare to the size. Yep, not my foot.
Not my foot either. Then looks at the other two. Did you guys? Is this your size?
I come next to them, put my foot next to the. Not. I mean, no, it doesn't look like mine. I think. Does it?
No, I don't think so. Yours is a
Up
little
here,
bit
that's
bigger
fine.
than that.
Have foot. Her footstep is too small. I'm too small, man.
Oh,
Said
and
Mila.
this-
Mila,
And she burst up.
you did anybody came in here before us?
Well, the thing is, we're not very sure. There have been a lot of people who have been trying to break into, possibly try and find some of the treasures that Aragon got on his previous expeditions that he didn't sell. So there have been a lot of suspicious folk lurking around. There have been a lot of thieves, a lot of peddlers, I suppose, also inquiring about his possessions. But I personally, I can tell you, I have. This is my first day on watch, so
Yeah.
I have personally not seen anybody.
Yeah, I mean, understandable. And then wait,
Can you,
so you
Mila, can you come here? Put your foot next to this one.
Um,
This one, right?
sure. And she steps forward. Which set, Christus? Two.
Both of them.
Okay, so she puts her foot first next to the smaller set of footprints, and it's much smaller, so you conclude that it cannot be a adult-sized elf. The other set of footprints, however, is slightly bigger than her foot when you actually look at her footprint.
So they're not yours.
No, not really. I mean, I've been here since the morning.
And I
Um,
see this like feet comparing action that Vinny's doing with Mila. Can I do since I'm one of my backstory is like with good passive perception, can I do a perception check around the hut when I hear about this footsteps coming out of the house? Can I do a perception check?
Yes. Yeah, you can try and see if you could see anything. Yes.
Okay. Come on. Bah, 13.
13. Let's see. You know what? Um, when Vershali looks around, he does see faded footprints going to the back of the cabin.
Oh.
Guys, I see quite another set of footprint going back to the cabin here. Do we want to investigate this too?
Oh,
Same as the other
sure.
two.
You will have to
Steps
check
work.
if they're same.
Yeah, but I'm not sure. We could go check it and see where it leads because we know this footprint is going towards Tugi, which we might go later. But this new set of footprint might lead us to another clue. So
Yeah. Well, I vote to investigate this one. You know,
Okay.
the footprints that
How about you,
just
Vinny?
found.
Yeah.
Okay.
You,
I
Havini?
can check the footprints.
Okay.
I can check the footprint.
So what do we do?
Okay.
We just go investigate.
If you want to take a closer look, I will need a investigation check.
Yes.
Or if you just want to go around.
Go around the hut, following the
Okay.
footstep.
Okay. Does anybody want to take a closer look at the footprints?
Can I?
Me.
Okay.
Both of us.
I mean, I have +5, but if you guys want to try it.
We
ahead.
can help each
have
other.
+5.
We
Okay.
can help each
So
other.
if
Okay.
all three of you are Bluetooth connecting your brain cell, you can roll with advantage.
Roll
Since
All
the-
three of
since all-
us?
And
Since
I
all
just
no,
walk
one
to
of
the
you,
back of the hut.
one of you rolls with advantage because all three of you are looking at the same set of footprints and comparing them.
for advantage.
Who's
Pushing-
rolling with
pushing-
advantage?
I'm pushing Chai a bit in front. You look. I'm looking
Oh.
with you, but I'm not looking.
I just. Okay,
Or
okay,
the-
okay,
But
okay.
we're looking.
Okay. With advantage, let's go.
Mhm.
24. I'm now a connoisseur of footprints.
A foot connoisseur, if you will.
Wait, no, no, no. Okay.
Oh, how the turns have tabled. Okay. Okay. So when Chai inspects the footprints a little bit more closely, she can actually tell that it's the same set of footprints leading away from the cabin. It's the bigger ones. Not the smaller ones, it's the big ones. So there is a so that means that whoever had recently left had snuck in previously a few days ago.
I think
And that
it's
also
found-
comes out when Vershali goes around the cabin to investigate. See, very plainly seeing, I don't even need a check for that, that the footprints lead to a back window.
So the footprints that was inside Ergon's hut came out, and then
Mhm.
another one came back in. Is that it?
They are the same set of footprints. Just the ones that you are investigating right now are older because they are more covered with the snow. And the ones that lead away from the hut are fresher.
Oh, cool. So they came back.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder.
And then I go back towards Vinny and Vinny and Chai and Hafida and said that this new sets of footprint are actually quite new. I think they came back to look for something, and I think that's about the only thing that I could make of this situation. What they were trying to look for, I'm not sure. It might be have something to do with that list that you found.
Could be. Given that, you know, Urgon did found a bunch of very valuable things. I think we have a better we would get more information if we find this person. Do you reckon we can follow the footprints? Or something?
Does the footprint just stays in the room, or does it come back out.
Can-
Back out.
Is there a trail? Yeah, is there a
The
trail?
new fresh.
I'm assuming this is a question for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. The
So
bigger footsteps.
the fresh, bigger set of footprints does lead away from the cabin and back towards the village.
The bigger
Back towards the
footsteps.
Yes, yes.
I see that the trail of footsteps are going back to the village. Do we want to head towards the village and maybe not find any clue, because there's a lot of footsteps when we go to the village, and it might not lead and come to any fruition. But we could also ask Tulgi about this.
Before we go, maybe we could like keep the footprint on the paper. Keep it as a chart. Yeah, can we like
draw it?
write it, note it in? Yeah, we should draw over it.
You
Does
draw?
anybody have a
I can draw. I can draw a frog.
paper?
A really ugly
You're
frog. At
too
most.
big. How you draw over the footprint?
Well, I don't know what to tell you, but I don't have any pen or paper, unless if you guys have some. Yeah,
Let me see. I have pen and ink, and I have one sheet of paper.
So can you draw
just
it?
face it. Like,
Maybe I should draw it, but I only have one paper.
and we can just buy more in the village, I think.
Do you want to make it hee hee ha ha funny, or do you just want to draw it?
Draw the footstep, but maybe perhaps we can.
So are we
cut
going
it
to
into two
be
pieces.
are we going
Can
to
you
be the
just
prince and
imagine?
Cinderella and trying to match every shoes in town? Whose shoes is this? Is that
With
it?
a piece of paper, nonetheless. Don't
Yeah.
forget that part.
That's a great
Because
plan,
I was
Abila.
going to ask.
I like that plan.
I was going to ask if Tafia wants to roll a performance check for drawing.
Rolls forward.
Performance.
All
Oh
right,
god, yes.
The
Let's
mighty
go.
bar
Okay.
with the performance.
let's go. Roll. I got 10. God damn it.
I mean, 2 feet have 10 toes.
Where's my 20 roll? Where's my
Um,
20?
Well, when Hafira tries to trace the the footprints, the lines come out very squiggly. They're recognizable, but the shapes may not be 100%. And the
Hafira,
paper does get a little wet from the snow.
are you trying to draw a bear here? I see a good set of ears on this bear, but were you trying to draw a bear or were you trying to draw a footstep? I'm not sure.
Do
Pat
you
her
want
back.
to draw? Do you
Chai
want to
just
draw?
pats her back.
I just
Do you
said
want to draw?
I can
Do you want
draw
to
like
draw
an ugly
with your
frog
big
at
hands?
most.
Do you want to draw? Do you want to draw with your big hands with my tiny pen here? Can you do it? No, you cannot do it.
Okay,
doing my best.
back to what we were investigating, since that was an idea was a bust. We could go to Togi and ask. We could. You know what? I think that the idea of threatening and dying old woman is actually might be a good idea now, since we have found this set of footsteps. But I suggest we do it quite subtle. as to not-
Chai basically kind of like stops him for a moment and just like, or
Oh, okay. Well,
and then shows the receipt. Show the receipt and just like we can go to Pelt's Curiosity, check out the stuff first.
check who?
Maybe you might. We can go to Pelt's Curiosity to check on the stuff that Urgon sold. You know, and you know,
I
you
mean-
being an expert in
I
cursed
would be
things.
completely in with the checking out the shop, but I don't know if they like recovered from the
Covered?
vandalizing. Yeah, I told you like they got vandalized like 2 months
Ah.
ago because it was like 2 or 3 and yeah they got vandalized. I don't know if it's like back up. We
Oh.
can
Back.
steal
Right.
it if it's back up.
And we can check whether or not they got the cursed item among this list or anything. And then we go bother the dying woman. Please, please do not threaten the dying woman.
We don't
Okay.
threaten. We just charm the lady. It's harmless.
So we're going to the villa again?
Yes.
The collector?
We can go to the. Yeah, we
Okay.
can go there first.
Okay, we can go to the shop, right?
Yeah, let's go. Let's go there, and then we go
Let's-
to Toby's.
Okay. We go to the villa then.
Okay.
To villa.
Okay, so everyone is heading to Pelk's Curiosities then?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So when you arrive to Pelk's Curiosities, you notice that it's similar to before. It's a one-story but two-room log cabin. The windows are shuttered, and they are locked from the inside. And through any gaps that are visible, you can see that there's absolutely no light inside. So you can assume that it's closed. The only entrance that you can see is the front door. And the sign over the door reads Pelt's Curiosities, with the image of a curving dragon used to make the letter P. Though the shop appears closed, the front door is slightly ajar.
I move up to the front door and just knock with half of my strength.
I would like. Let me see. Let's have Vinny. Roll a perception check for me, please.
Perception. Nothing.
Oh, you hear
My
nothing.
God.
You hear nothing.
A 4,
Absolutely
you rolled
nothing.
a 4.
Nothing is out of the ordinary.
Can
How
I?
about the door knocking?
The door moves a little bit.
Since
That's for
it's
sure.
actually, worn down, I'm just afraid that he might actually destroy the door.
Can Hafira take a peek through the window?
They are all shuttered and locked, so I doubt that you will be able to see inside, especially with how dark it is inside.
Ah, shit. Can I step inside the door? Can I step inside?
Oh, whoa!
In stealthy
whoa.
way?
Let the big one goes first. All right.
Surely he's not dead, huh?
Sure. No, I against that.
You know,
We against that.
everyone, I would like to offer myself as tribute because I can actually see in the dark.
Oh,
Mhm.
okay.
Just saying.
Okay.
And I just gesture with go ahead then.
So you just walk in?
Yeah.
Okay, just walk in. Okay. I'm not gonna make you roll anything. Okay. So when you actually walk in with Vinny at the front, and since he has dark vision, he sees 5 cloaked elves that appear to have been ransacking and are still ransacking the place. They are searching and digging through the broken debris on the floor. They're literally anything. The furniture, shelves, the front corner, all of it has been destroyed, and every single piece of wares that you can think of that could have been in the shop is on the floor.
So we see a hooded elf inside it, ransacking.
They are cloaked.
Cloak.
They are not hooded.
Okay. So I'm trying to stealthily move behind Vinny. Do I need to do a stealth check?
Yes,
How you stealth?
with disadvantage, please.
No. Disadvantage roll. That's the disadvantage was
14.
14. Yes.
They do not hear you, surprisingly.
Vinny,
How?
do you see anything inside this room?
Yeah, there's like 5 people in here. Shh. And then I just slowly push them. Is there anything where we can hide?
Not that you can see, but the floor is littered with things. So I would advise that you watch where you step.
Can I
Quick,
to another place?
Stealth. Roll stealth if you want to sneak.
Okay, I'm going to sneak another place, another room. Stealth. Roll. 10. God damn it.
No, this is actually enough. You can move.
Quick question.
Yes.
I have something called Mask of the Wind, Wired, excuse me, which you can attempt to hide even when you are lighting obscure, so like in plain view, basically. Can I attempt to hide it closer to them? See if they're talking anything.
I mean, to be fair, you can try, yeah.
Pity, where are you going?
I'm trying to see
There's
if
like,
they're...
I thought you said there's like multiple people here. We don't want to die here. If we were to fight,
If they're not, maybe they're not bad.
While they're bickering,
sure
I'm
about that.
checking another room.
If I die, I die. Other people got worse.
Okay, so while the bickering is going on very quietly, Hafira has actually snuck into another room, and when you go in, it's very chilly inside. And do you take a look around?
What?
Do you take a closer look around? Like, do you look around the quarters?
Yeah, I look around.
What appears to be an ice statue of an elf is bundled beneath the blankets of a bed along the east wall of the room. There's a small table loaded with dirty teacup and a kettle stands next to the bed.
Is it only me? Because I think Sal's voice was a little bit robotic to sound.
Ooh, was it?
Yeah.
Okay.
We can.
Okay.
But it's better now. It's better now. So
Okay, thank you for telling me.
repeat? Yeah.
Yes.
Can you repeat?
So when Hafira looks around the room, she notices. First thing she notices is just how chilly it is inside. And when she looks around and actually takes in her surroundings, she notices an ice statue of an elf bundled beneath the blankets of a bed along the east wall of the room, and a small table loaded with dirty teacups and a kettle that stands next to the bed.
Check the ice statue.
You are not native, so a small investigation check, just the smallest one. Doesn't have to be high.
Okay, small investigation.
Mhm.
Roll. 22. What the fuck?
Oh my god. Okay. So you can't draw, but okay.
I cannot draw,
Um,
but I can check the statue. What is this?
The bard
But-
is intelligent.
Yeah, by the size of the quarters and the interior design, and seeing the figure on the bed, you piece together the information that this indeed is the owner of Pelk's Curiosities, Verla.
Oh my god. Okay, Hafira sneak up for the room and go to Chai. Chai,
Yeah.
come
What?
here. Come here.
Huh?
Come here.
Where? Okay. And then she
Eh.
goes near.
And she pointed to the ice statue.
Oh, you mean I'm sneaking into the room?
Yeah, I'm
Is Chai
leaving.
outside? the door?
Chai has to roll a stealth.
Oh,
I'm
God.
scared. I have this.
I have an idea.
Mm-hmm.
First question to know if it's possible.
Yes.
I have a minor illusion. I can create sounds that can range from whispers to a scream.
Mhm.
Can I make something that like I know how the guards in the town sounds like, right?
Mhm.
Can I make the sounds of the guards approaching, like where the cloaked people are, to that window-ish, where as closer to them as I can, but they sound like from outside.
Ah, a
Hmm.
distraction noise.
Distract them and basically try to scare them away. Like there's guards coming.
Mm-hmm.
Can I do that?
You can try.
I don't need to roll anything. If a creature wants to examine the sound, they can determine if it's an illusion or not.
You can use it if you want to.
It's not a roll. That's why I'm asking.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's exactly what I'm doing. I'm making sounds of the guards approaching as closer to them as I can, but to them it sounds like it's from outside.
Well, Vinny, since you've alerted them in a way, they do become very wary of their surroundings and start looking around.
But they're
Roll-
not paying attention to Chai nor Hafira, who can sneak.
Chai
advantage.
did not roll a stealth for me.
Stealth, yeah, yet.
Yeah, but they're distracted
Hafira,
now,
yes,
that's why
but
I'm
yeah.
saying.
Apira did.
They are still looking around the room, so there's a chance that they may be spotted.
So I should roll now?
Yes.
We should hide.
And I think it was advantage, right,
21.
Vinny? Okay.
I mean,
They,
yeah.
yeah, I mean, you don't even need advantage right now.
Yeah.
And
They
while
do
all
not
this is
see Chai
inspiring,
and
and it's
Hafira.
just like a huge chunk of metal on this corner of like a shadow, just like trying to stealth away, just an unknown.
We forgot about the
Yeah.
dragonborn in the room.
I cannot
Literally,
believe
we forgot
a
the elephant in the
giant
room.
man.
Exactly.
Is Vershali trying to sneak past them?
Nope, I'm just staying at my same spot.
Ah, okay, you're staying still. Okay.
Oh my
So
god.
Chai and Hafira successfully moved to Verila's quarters. Vershali is stationary in a corner. How about
Looking like a
Vinny?
statue.
Vin is like squatting in,
statue.
squatting in the room, doing
Oh.
his little spells of minor illusion here and there.
Okay.
Okay, we cannot distract Vinny.
Okay, so for now, you only hear the cloaked figures start very hurriedly whispering, "We have to hurry, we have to find it. Like, there are guards outside, we have to. Like, we can't be found right now." And that's all you hear from the distance that you are from them.
The sounds are getting louder as if the guards are like getting closer and closer.
You know what? Screw this, this is not worth it, we have to leave. And they actually start making their way towards the front door where Vinny and Verjali are.
Vinny,
Uh.
There is no
assume-
other way out.
No. I assume we're not
no.
in front of the door, like blocking it.
No, but they do have dark vision. And
Oh,
if you
shit.
want to
I'm a
hide, I will
statue.
need 2 more stealth checks.
Yes.
I'm a
yes.
dragon
Yeah, we
statue
need to.
in the middle.
Both of you.
On the corner.
Vershali and Vinny,
Ow.
stealth checks.
Okay.
19.
Okay, they don't see Vinny. And Vershali with disadvantage, remember.
5.
Oh no.
I'm a statue.
They do see Vershali,
Oh gosh.
No one's here.
and they immediately pull out their weapons.
Oh crap! Okay, here we go.
Oh gosh.
Roll for initiative.
Roll for
Okay,
initiative.
Initiative.
Almost had it.
Almost
had
had
it.
it.
19.
If only Vershali did
Please
not get a
no,
5.
stop. No, I don't want to.
I got
So
9.
first is Hafira, right?
I got 19.
Oh wait, no,
Wait.
actually. Okay, so it's
Oh.
Chai. How about Vershali? How is his initiative?
9.
9. Okay, so then it's Vershali and Vinny. Okay.
The last one.
Okay, we should make a clean kill. So I'm gonna. Can I cast a spell?
No, we go by. Wait, is it
What's the order?
Hafira
DM?
first? Yeah, the order.
No, Chai first, and then Afira.
Yeah.
Oh, what's the
Okay.
turn order for the enemy though?
There are 5.
Oh, so
Hold up.
So-
can you explain where the position of all these 5 people? Are they like bunched together in the front door, trying to get out?
You are more towards the front door.
Uh-huh.
They are, let's say, in the middle of the room from where they spotted you, and they are not exactly bunched up together, but they are still very close together.
Also, they don't know about everyone else. They just
No,
know
they
about
they only saw
Vershali.
Vershali first.
So, are the others able to
Vinny-
flank them?
Focus to Vershali.
One at a time, please.
Okay.
So, Quipo, you were saying something?
So technically, the other team members are flanking them. Are able to flank them since they're only like looking at me.
Hafira, Vershali, and Hafira and Vinny can have their first round of advantage.
Okay. All right.
Since the bandits have only noticed Vershali.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right then.
So
Let's get
wait,
to combat
one
then.
more question.
Oh.
Mhm.
The enemies, are they bunched up together or are they scattered
no.
about?
I would lean more towards scattered about.
Are they at least 10 feet away from each other?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ah,
All right. My first. So I'm gonna move first, right?
yeah,
Mhm.
you do.
I'm gonna use grease, a spell, grease. So what happened is that I'm going to sleek the ground with grease in a 10-foot square centered on a point, and the enemies have to do, I guess, a saving throw, a dexterity saving throw. If they fail, they're gonna be fall prone.
Mhm.
So
Okay,
they
just a
have to
heads
roll.
up. I am
Mhm.
using Nikolai's profile
Mhm.
to roll for the enemies, so do not be surprised if something pops up. He's the same level as everybody else, so I have
Mhm.
no advantage here. And which roll was it you said?
Dexterity
Dexterity saving throw?
throw. Yeah.
Okay.
Has to be.
9!
Yeah, they fail.
Okay,
13.
so what happens?
Okay, so what's gonna happen is that the enemies are gonna fall prone.
Okay.
They can't attack, I guess,
Mm-hmm.
in the first turn until we.
Oh, sorry,
Right?
1 second. If you click on see campaign frozen, you see game log.
Yeah.
Everyone put it to dungeon master. Only the DM can see the rolls.
Ooh.
So
Sorry, what?
It's
thing?
or Sal, you can do it for Nikolai, and so you can be the only one who sees the rolls.
How do I do that though?
Long rest campaign. So you have your name, right? Share, short rest, long rest campaign, and you have like a small chat that says game
Yeah.
log.
Game log.
Click on that one.
Ooh,
Send to
okay.
DM.
Okay, so just self. Okay, thank you. Okay. Okay, so the enemies fall prone. Okay, so now Hafira.
Now I will cast the blindness slash deafness spell on the same target as Chai.
She used it
I-
for all of them.
Okay.
So you have to pick one target.
Yeah, you have to pick one.
Is it one target? Let me see.
This
Is
5. There's 5 targets, so you have to pick one from the 5. guess.
Let me see. I don't-
Like who, the enemy nearest to Vershali or nearest to you, or.
Okay. I will cast a spell right close to me.
it? Mm-hmm. Roll to hit. Wait, are the spells for roll to hit? I don't remember.
The hit brain. Is it the con?
Which spell are you using again?
Blindness and deafness. So I click the cast, right?
I am
Blindness
Blind.
and deafness.
blindness and deafness. Okay. mean, we'll go ahead.
Okay.
How long does it last for the enemy?
For 1 minute.
Also, you gotta save.
Mm-hmm.
Constitution.
Constitution. Where is he? I fucking lost him.
Nikolai. Goodbye, Nikolai.
Yeah.
Roll the dice on the right.
Did they all
No, I know.
affected by the grease?
Yeah, all of them.
Were they
All of them
prone?
are prone.
Okay.
All prone for 1 round.
Huh?
Give me a second because it's loading. I am hindered by
Internet.
by the
starving me.
internet.
I mean,
the plane
technically-
connection.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. This is awkward.
Wait, don't you have like your own dices, like physical dices right now?
Not near me now. Yeah.
Damn it.
Okay, was it? It was Constitution?
Yep,
Yeah,
Constitution.
Come on. Okay.
Don't tell us the roll. I mean, it's more fun to not know.
And how much was it for me to be safe?
13.
13. I'm safe. He's safe.
He's not deaf, he's not blind.
He's not deaf. He's not blind. He's only
Just
prone.
is on the floor. He's on the floor. Click.
Just
on the
contemplating with his life.
Okay,
Wait, I can
Vershali. Yeah?
So I cast it, right? So
Wait, I
cast
can
one.
still see the Nikolai rolls though.
What?
Yeah, I
How?
can still see it. 19, right?
Yeah, how?
Yeah, I don't know. I can see it right now.
You mean the 19 one that was the last one?
Is it 19 the saving throw,
Alright.
the Constitution saving throw?
Yeah,
Isn't it?
that's it.
Yeah, we can still see it.
For some reason it's not wanting to change it
Right.
to self.
Use Google.
What the hell? Can we take a short break for this
Yes.
while we figure it
short
out,
break
please?
it is.
Yeah,
Every
Game pause,
Let's
it's
everyone.
pee time for
Let
everybody.
let the enemy chill on the floor.
Yeah, they're just
contemplating with their
resting.
life. Mhm. What
They're
are we
just, like,
doing here? Why are we
contemplating.
on the floor? Why are we here?
Why did
Just
you
to
do
survive.
this?
Meanwhile,
Mhm.
Hafira just blaming to Afir to Barry right now. If it
Ooh,
wasn't
thank
for the
you.
Dragon Man, if it wasn't for the Dragon Man.
Wait, let me see. Let me roll something random. Can y'all see it?
See for
I don't
Nikolai?
see
One
it.
second.
You don't see anything?
No, I don't see.
Okay, so it's
any
settled.
unlock.
Okay.
If,
Uh,
if it appears again, you can always use the Google one.
Yeah. Okay. So since it's pee break, I actually do need to pee. So
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna AFK for
just a quick one. We come back and then we
Yep,
continue
yep,
the
yep,
fight.
yep. Be right back.
Okay, so we don't need to do a kitten shake. Good. Okay. So back to the fight. Chai and Hafir already had their turns. How about Vershali?
As I draw my weapon, I just shout, "Vinny! It's not looking too good here. We might need to kill some." And then I just cast, Armor of Agathis
Mm-hmm.
to buff myself. I get
Okay.
temporary hit point by 5, and if anyone were to heal me, they will get 5 damage.
Okay. Okay. Vinny?
I look at Vershali. You idiot! You absolute idiot! They didn't even know I'm here.
They didn't even
Why did you announce
Bloody
yourself?
hell.
I just shouted your name.
Exactly. I would like to cast Scorching Ray on 2nd level and hit 4 of them.
Okay. Does it hit? Tell me.
Let's see. 1, 12,
Okay, this one hits.
I'm doing second one. 8.
This one does not hit.
Roll with advantage, right? Since they're all prone.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
But
Roll
I
with
mean,
advantage.
what? Why?
Since they're all prone.
They're prone.
Oh.
Yeah. Roll again.
Floor right now. Starfished on the floor.
Yeah, they're on the floor. It will be
Fine.
fine.
Okay, that definitely is.
Oh my god.
And I need to roll another one for advantage on the second.
Mhm.
Wait, give me that die. 12.
Yeah.
So all of them hit.
Both of them
Yeah.
hit.
Okay.
There's 4 hits. For
Mhm.
let's see how much. For first one. 7 fire damage.
Okay.
Second one. 2 fire damage.
Mm-hmm.
That's fine.
7 fire damage.
Okay.
Ooh,
And 8 fire damage.
And
Ooh,
it's
nice.
4 of them, right?
Hmm?
It's 4 of them.
Yep.
Okay. Check again.
Okay.
So
I'm
yeah, your turn.
gonna use my lightning launcher, which is basically just a gemstone on my gauntlet that zaps people. Missile range attack.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't get to go near them. Okay. Let's see if it hits. 13.
It hits.
It hits one of them, and it
Yeah.
hits 6. Wait. Question. The enemy
Nine,
that
that's 6.
Oh, that's 9. Oh, I
Nine,
don't know how
that's
to
6,
read.
dummy.
Anyway, the enemy that Vinny attacked just now, was it just one enemy or 4 enemies?
4 enemies.
4 enemies. Who got the most damage, or did they all get the same amount of damage?
The furthest one on the left got the most damage.
Okay, I'm targeting that one.
Okay.
Okay,
So he does not get up,
oh,
by the way.
okay.
He is
So, yeah.
rolling around on the floor trying to put out the fire that Vinny set on him.
Oh, he's on fire now. He got zapped.
Yes.
Reciprosis.
He is not doing too good. Okay, Hafira.
So we don't need to worry. So I would take the one that close with fire. Charlie. I will step then.
You will step down.
I will use my sickle.
Okay. Roll to attack.
Roll for the attack. Where's the attack? My brain. Where's the one?
It's hit DC.
Okay,
Okay, with plus 2.
with my sickle. 9.
It does not hit.
God damn it.
Vashali.
I'm trying my best.
That's all that matters.
Is it my turn?
Yeah, it's your turn.
Oh, okay.
And
Okay. So, are they all within 30 feet of range of me?
Yes.
From me? How about the rest? Chai, Vinny, and Hafira.
I'm
Are they
almost
within
right
30
next to you.
Vinny is basically in your ass.
So right next is in on the like on the
We're
on the
almost
front?
hugging.
Vinny
So
is the
we're
closest.
okay. So you can say we're like back to back, right?
Basically, yes, he's in your ass.
So the rest are like in front of me on like all of them within 30 feet.
Everyone is within 30 feet of you, yes.
Okay, I am going to use my breath weapon.
Okay.
It is a if I'm not mistaken, it's a cone spell size. 5 by 30 feet. So it's like 30 feet
Okay.
cone. And
30 feet, okay.
thing it's Yeah, I can only cast it once, but I'm gonna cast it now. So I'll
Okay.
cast Breath Weapon,
Mm-hmm.
and I have to use sorry.
Take your time.
2d6 if I'm mistaken.
Yeah, 2d6, yes.
2d6. So do they have to do dexterity save? Or if they are prone?
They are not prone anymore. Was it? If I remember correctly, they were prone for one turn, right?
I
Uh-huh.
just for one turn. So basically, they're trying to get up right now.
Yeah,
Okay,
they
so-
are
They are
getting
up.
up. So I can roll for dexterity saving throw.
Okay, so the DC is 12, and
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna
It
cast-
does not hit.
the damage is 4, so if they save the dexterity save, their damage is
Uh-huh.
half.
So they only get 2 damage
Yeah.
each.
Okay, 2 damage each. So all of them get 2 damage of
Okay.
lightning damage.
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay. Vinny again. What do you do this time? What do you do again?
I'm looking around. Is anyone on fire yet? Still.
One person on the ground who just now put out a fire and is just laying there, pushing occasionally. And there's one more who his cape is sort of on fire still, but he seems to try to ignore it. He's sweating though.
Sweating.
Yes.
How many fingers am I holding up?
He tries to swear. 3?
Wrong, it's 2. And I'm gonna cast Mind Silver.
Oh
On
god.
What does it do? Please tell me.
You drive a disorienting spike of psychic energy into the mind of one creature you see in range. The target must succeed an intelligence saving throw or take 1d6 psychic damage. And 12 saving throw.
It hits.
God.
Wait,
What's the
and-
damage?
because that's not all. 1d6 psychic damage and subtract 1d4 from the next saving throw it makes before the end of your next turn. So if you have another saving throw, you need to minus 1d4.
Okay, for that particular person?
Not for someone in particular.
Okay, so in general.
The next saving roll, three psychic damage.
Okay, 3 psychic damage. Okay. He's not looking very good.
How many fingers am I holding up? 3? No, wrong.
He's whimpering. Okay, Chai again.
Okay. So basically, at this moment, the enemies are already up, right, and about to fight now. Finally. Okay. So the enemy that I attacked just now, was it the same enemy that was doesn't know between the number 2 and 3?
Do you? So you want to attack the one that Vinny just tormented mentally?
I want to attack the one that I attacked before.
Oh, he's on the ground. He's out.
He's still. Oh, he's dead.
He's out. Yeah.
Okay, he's out. So I'm not gonna fight that one. I'm
You
gonna
the weakling.
the wiggling one. No, I'm gonna attack the one that looks better off still. So
Okay.
basically, the one with the least damage, I'm gonna damage that one. Also using my infiltrator, lightning launcher.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if it hits. 17.
Hits.
I'm gonna zap him, and he's gonna get 6 damage.
Okay.
Okay, zap zap.
He's still looking pretty good.
He's not gonna be looking good after this.
Okay.
Gosh.
So right now,
Huh?
who's looking? How many is looking real bad, and how many is already unconscious?
Down.
One is down.
Uh-huh.
Another one is looking very bad. He's kind of like whimpering and trying to, and visibly contemplating running away.
Okay, the other 3.
And one is looking pretty good,
Uh-huh.
and 2 are staggering just a little bit.
Okay, all right.
Can I tackle that mental crisis one?
That will be a you will have to do a strength check, and I also have to do a strength check.
Okay, strength check. 1, 2, 3, go. Please. Yes, 17.
You do tackle him.
Huh? I
You do
tackle-
tackle him. Yep.
Yeah, okay, let the little lady tackle this mental crisis man.
Yeah. So
And
you are on the
yell,
ground now.
yeah, I'm on the ground with this man,
Okay.
and I yell, and I yell at the group like, big man, please step this one. I got it.
Jesus Christ! You're like gonna traumatize this one elf. What did he do to you?
He
Okay, Vashali.
they made a mistake of trying to spook
Seeing you?
the dragon while he's trying to just living his life and stealthing away in the shadow. Oh. And with that, since I see a lot of staggered and unconscious and one really scared elf, can I try to do an intimidation?
Intimidation.
Steer them away?
Of course, I'm gonna
On which
act it
one?
out though.
On which one? On which one?
I'm gonna shout it out
I'm
so all of them
tackling-
hear.
Oh,
Um. Let's see if you can.
Okay. I smash my shield. Dum, dum. Woo! You all.
Did you roll intimidation?
I'm trying to intimidate with the dialogue first.
Oh, okay.
You all can choose here. Guards are coming. Either you come with them and actually, face a more dire consequences, or slowly come down and come with us, and we would like to ask some question. So can I roll intimidation?
Yes, you can roll intimidation.
Okay, please. 13.
That's a, by the way, DM, that's a save. You need the -1d4.
Minus 1d4 for me.
From whatever you save.
Well, considering that one of them is still fine, two of them are obviously frightened by Vershali's antics. And they do look very hesitant. They look to what you assume is their leader, and it's the guy who looks the best, even after Chai's attacks. He does tell them to not stand down, so they are not affected right now.
Okay. Does intimidation an action?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So do I have any other? No, I don't. And my turn.
Yep. Okay, Vinny.
I'll go again. The one that looks like their leader. You! How many fingers am I holding on? No.
4. He does not look impressed.
wait, is that the one that I'm tackling down?
No, you tackled the one with a mental crisis.
Okay, good.
I look at my hand. Well, I'll be damned. It's really 4. This one knows his numbers. Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
You keep bullying. What is wrong with this group? They bully people.
Do you do you use anything on him?
Yeah, mine's silver.
Okay, roll to hit.
It doesn't hit. You need the save.
Oh, which save was it?
The
Remind me.
12 intelligence.
12 intelligence.
No, he knows his number, but it's not enough.
One psychic damage.
Oh god. It was a lucky guess, apparently. God.
And you're
Oh
like
no.
very.
One psychic damage and another -1d4 next.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. Try.
Gosh.
So how does the leader looks like now?
He looks a little fuddled. Definitely.
I mean, I'm gonna attack him again with my lightning launcher just for the fun of
Yeah.
it.
Gosh.
Okay,
Roll
let's
the
see.
hit, please.
Mhm.
You
20.
definitely kill him.
It just zaps, just like this is kind of fun. Okay, because I'm attacking him again, so it's 1d6, and then I add another 1d6 to it. So the first damage hits for 6, and
Okay.
then d6 roll 2. So I hit with 8 damage.
He is not looking too Gucci.
Oh god.
Can I? Oh, it's my turn, right?
Yes.
It's time for me choking this guy until piss.
And you're
So-
choking.
Yeah, I'm choking them until they pass out. Not to the death.
So assuming it's an armed strike.
Okay, let me see my.
Roll to hit. Yes. No. Back your hands away.
I got 5.
Wait, oh wait, I do have to contest it, and I have to
The
take
audio is a
away.
bit robotic.
Fem, your voice, your voice is robotic again.
Device.
Give it a second. Give it a second.
Yeah.
Speak.
Ah.
Okay, it's fine now.
Okay. You definitely do. Wait, how much did you roll? You do choke him.
I do choke him until they
Yeah.
pass out. I got it, guys. Guys, I got one.
Yeah, this guy is out.
Yay!
So that's
Now, so now we have 2 still standing and the leader not looking good.
yes.
Okay.
It is horrible. What kind
Wait,
of
the
torture
enemies
is
aren't gonna attack.
No, they are gonna attack.
Okay, they're still okay.
Okay.
We will
I
rob
was
them
considering
all
the
of their
fact that,
hopes.
Yeah. Okay, let me see. One of them, the one that is not currently befuddled, not the leader, takes a step forward and tries to lunge at Hafira, since she was on top of one of his teammates. Ooh. It hits. For 5. So
Hafira
Hafira takes 5 damage.
Ouch.
Just getting bonked in the head.
Okay.
I got bonk. Let me just put 5 on for the damage, right?
Mhm.
And
Another one. This time it's the leader. Given the fact how much he feels bullied by Vinny, he tries to hit him with a dagger.
Oh.
What's your armor class? And it hits. And it hits for 6 damage.
Are you still mad about Are you still mad about the numbers?
Get out of my head, you little twink! As he slashes at you.
Oh,
And the last one, who
Welcome,
is
ladies and
looking
gents,
more and more
to
scared,
Liquipo
looks more and more
Nation.
scared. He tries to go for Vershali
Can I just
this
growl?
time around. It does not hit, so he misses quite
It
spectacularly.
works.
gosh.
Oh, who's looking at it? Actually
Hit the
works.
shit out of it.
Okay. Whose turn is it?
Top of the round? Is it?
Mine, I think.
Okay, let's go.
Varshali went, right?
I'm
No,
9
it's
on the.
Vershali.
Yeah.
It's Vishali.
Charlie's
So
Okay.
Vishali,
All right.
hit me.
So is the leader within 30 feet of my movement?
Yep. Yep.
Uh. So is it like a full movement or just like 10 to 5 feet?
He's like, let's say, 10 feet away from you.
10 feet. I will go to the leader. Oh wait, I'm gonna
Mhm.
get attacked by opportunity. Um.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go to the leader. He's not looking too good, right?
Nope.
Oh, you should have given up. And then I just battle axe. I'm
God.
gonna attack with my battle axe.
Uh-huh.
Oh my god, 9!
It does not hit. You miss him at close range, my dude. You are right in his face and you miss him.
Never mind. Wait. When you hit with a min, okay, I have to hit. Never mind. I was thinking of using divine smite, but it has to hit, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, never mind that.
If I remember correctly, Divine Smite has to hit.
Okay, all right. So
I could be
and
corrected.
I think it's just when you hit with a melee weapon attack, you can expand one spell slot to deal 2d8 extra radiant damage to the target.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
that
so I think
means-
it has to hit, right?
Yeah, technically it has to hit.
Yeah, okay, so
So I
you
just,
miss.
You should have given up, and then I swing it. It's just like whoa, 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 whoa.
He looks at you with just a little eyebrow and it's like, are you
Robotic, you're robotic again.
Oh god, okay.
Oh wait, it's okay now. It's okay now.
Okay. So he looks. So after Vishali tries to hit him, he like works on the eyebrow a little bit. Just he looks confused for the most part. Just like, what are you trying to do, big guy?
Oh,
Okay.
okay,
Hit me.
yeah. Oh, I still have my armor of Agathis.
Yes.
It goes for 1 hour. Is it still within the hour?
Yeah.
Okay, good. All right.
I think he was trying to hit you, like, you know, like this, and I cast Chill Touch on him. It's like a ghostly hand appearing on him. Let me do the hit, try to see if it
Mhm.
hits. It hits.
Oh,
God.
You know, it's like 4-8 damage, necrotic damage. That's what he was trying to do. Hit you.
he does shake. Still actually, he said. Eventually, he crumbles to his knees on
Oh, robot
Oh
voice.
no.
Robotic,
Oh, no.
robotic.
Nice robotic. Oh no.
Oh, it's an
Our
dying.
friends, yeah.
The connection between the planet is actually dying.
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yes.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
it's
it's
getting
horrible.
worse. Wanna take a break
Yeah.
or
We
well the
can find-
internet?
Oh,
Oh my
Take a
god,
break.
break mid game. Okay. I
Mid-game.
mean,
Mid
rather than
combat.
yeah, mid combat.
come.
I mean,
Is it still bad?
rather than we're not
Wait,
being able to actually hear
wait.
anything.
Oh, hold on a sec. I'll try to speak.
Is it still bad?
Okay, it's going good. Hopefully,
Mhm.
it'll be good. Oh,
No.
Close
Never
some
mind.
tabs.
I need
time?
the tabs.
yeah. It's
And
alright.
yeah, you gotta.
Close your steams. Close your steam and all.
I clutch my holy emblem and try to give the juice of interplanet connection.
Is it better?
Ah, there we go.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, there we go.
Okay. Let's go.
Connection between planes has been restored. Hello.
Work.
It works. Okay, so one of them. So basically, 3 of them are down.
Mhm.
There's only 2 left.
There's only 2 there.
The leader who.
So the leader is
Oh.
down.
Yeah, the leader is down.
Oh.
Rest in pieces.
And then from the blunder that I did just now, just like it was all according to plan.
What are you laughing for? You literally hit like right next to him. It's
Yes, it was definitely according to plan.
all according to Keikaku, I see.
Shiny, please. Your action.
What?
Shiny, your turn.
Oh, okay. How many more still alive?
There's 2 left, and they're both not looking that good.
Can I try to persuade them to just like stand down? We can just give us the information and we're gonna let you go. Basically.
Roll
Can I do that?
persuasion.
Okay. Oh god, I didn't realize I have -2.
Oh no. Oh yeah, I forget you're a fairy with no
13.
charms.
13. I'll
Charisma.
allow it. What do you say to them?
Your leader is writhing on the floor and your friend over there is, I'm not even gonna say anything about it. Can you just, okay, let's take a deep breath, stand down, put the weapons down, and my friend's gonna put their weapons down, and then we're gonna talk. That's it.
And then I
As
just
such-
sharpen my battle axe on my shield.
Jesus Christ.
Hafira
Roll
raising
intimidation.
her hand.
Oh, roll intimidation.
Hafira
Okay,
raising
okay.
her hand. I didn't use it.
Ah, it's a natural one.
I swear to God.
What the
What kind of dragonborn?
According to plan.
The most that it gives us was like some pain in the ear, and that's it.
My ear.
Wait, so did persuasion fail or succeed?
Your persuasion
You did
succeeds,
succeed.
but
They-
my
Ah.
intimidation
as they-
failed.
Yes. As
Oh no.
as Chuck speaking, the
Oh,
2
no, it's
elves that are left actually had their attention stolen by Vershani trying to be intimidating and failing miserably. But they are shaking slightly when they do look over the carnage that happened and the rest of the party. Until one of them just drops his weapon and the other one. No, he's. What? What?
Oh gosh.
Is it bad?
Never mind.
We can
It
hear now.
works.
We can hear.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
okay.
Thank you. Jesus fucking Christ.
God damn it, Wi-Fi.
Yeah, god damn it, Wi-Fi. This is scuffed. Okay, so eventually one of them drops his weapon and the other one follows suit, and they do take 1 or 2 steps away from you.
Thank you. Like we could have ended this peacefully, and now look at 2 of your friends.
3 of them.
Oh, two
yeah,
of,
3
sorry,
of
I
them.
can't count.
Hafira
I can't really
seeking
count.
one of the
The-
thief, one of
Chai,
the
do you
elf.
want? Chai, do you want to know how many fingers am I holding up?
No.
And because of that critical failure just now, when I was sharpening my axe, as I was sharpening, I accidentally let go of my axe and I was like stumbling around.
Hafira just crossing her legs as she sat down at one of the unconscious victim that she did before.
Damn. As they watch you, one of them eventually speaks out, just like, "Can we go?"
No, not yet. We kind
Uh,
of we want to ask you some stuff,
you
especially about
looking
the
for?
thing inside this room.
Because you said that the guards were approaching and you were looking for something. What were you looking for?
Yeah.
That's none of your business what we were looking for, is it?
I mean, you can say it or I
Welcome,
can
ladies
pull it
and
out of you.
gents, to the
Roll
corporation.
intimidation. Vinny, roll intimidation.
7.
Nope, they are not intimidated in this
okay.
way.
And
Ah.
okay. Hafira pulling out her dagger, pointing at the neck, and smiling. If you didn't answer our question, I would kill one of your friends. Do you want to?
Roll. Same thing, roll.
Yeah, I didn't do the intimidation, right? No.
Yeah, intimidation, yes.
Okay, let me go. Let's go. 5.
Nope.
Oh
Nope,
god,
they are-
you guys do realize that the combat is gonna is presume. It's gonna continue. Intimidation kept on
hilarious.
happening.
I mean, you
they are
die.
putting up with them.
I look at Hafira, I look back at. I think we're too pretty to be intimidating.
Okay, I'm
Well,
gonna
you
try.
two are pretty, one of them
I'm
says.
gonna try one more
Oh,
time.
what? You two are
Oh
pretty.
god.
What? Who said that?
My heels are getting heavy, and I'm very frustrated of
I'm
nothing
trying
going
to-
according to my plan. You want to see
Vishali,
this
roll
heel
intimidation.
on your head and getting crushed, or you gonna listen? Okay.
Roll intimidation.
Roll intimidation. I'm gonna
Oh,
cry.
God.
Oh, heck
If you guys fit,
19.
oh
Okay.
god, thank god, thank god.
Honestly.
Since this is actually way more than you need, they do look about ready to piss their pants.
Oh god.
And just like, now
Hafira just
listen
raise her hand
or
like,
die.
And one of them, the one that was previously not speaking, is like, fine, we'll tell you. Fine, Jesus, jeez. And he just sits on the ground, like, defeated. So, what do you want to know?
It's the same question as one of my friends just asked just now. What were you looking for here?
We were looking for potions.
Potions?
what kind of
Potions,
potion?
yes. Healing potions. Any potions. We have a problem and we needed healing remedies. We thought maybe Pelt Curiosities could have something, but it's empty.
So let me get this straight. You were just looking for healing potions?
Yeah,
Inside check.
okay. Roll.
And I'm while this is
Who wants to roll
transpiring,
for insight?
19, me, Vinny.
They-
I don't believe him. He was looking for a healing potion.
and as
They are
this
not lying,
transpiring,
actually.
I'm just like stumbling around trying to find my battle axe that I actually dropped down just now from the critical fail.
As far as Vinny can tell, they are telling the absolute truth.
Really, healing
Yeah.
potion in here.
Yeah, I mean, where else could we find? We have no money for the fancy priests.
How much are the potions from the fancy priest?
Well,
Hey,
depending
I
on
found
the
my
rep.
axe. Oh, sorry.
Yes,
Sorry.
Bershali, we know. It was right there.
Hafira. Hafira yell at Siri. Shut up. Can you shut up for once? Let the other talk. You're too loud.
Okay.
I go to the next room with the frozen statue thing.
Why are you going to the dead?
The elf that was speaking looks a little bit uncomfortable, but he looks at Vinny. Well, one of them is nice, but the other one, he depending on the affliction, he can charge quite heavily, and we don't have that. We're just bandits, and we were not lucky with our findings recently, and we didn't have time to really find anything, so we don't have money.
Oh,
Did you see something in here while you were looking around? So we won't look around.
Well, we know that our leader found some potions here, like here 2 months ago, I think.
Oh, when you. That was you guys that also.
I mean,
roamed the
yeah.
place before. And
Yeah,
well, sorry for saying this, but you ransacked the place before, correct?
Yes.
Didn't find any healing potions, correct?
Mhm.
And came back to look for healing potions?
We were not looking for healing potions back then.
Guys,
We were with somebody else.
I see some frozen victim in this room. Do we want to do something
Just
about
take-
this one?
Oh,
Trying
that's,
to ask her what is wrong with this victim. Why is it frozen?
Do you know what's wrong?
You guys did it?
that's Verla. She's the owner of this place. She got the same thing as the dwarf.
I mean,
Wait, and you didn't report it to Orlo?
We saw it today.
Oh.
well,
Versali, you might want to go to move away from the statue just in case.
So sorry, what?
Get away from the statue just in case you might get whatever that is.
Oh,
okay,
it has the keys
Move
of
away
the
from it.
stinky feet.
Sir,
Okay.
Yeah.
Sir Elf, I have these. I give him 5 gold. I don't know if it's enough. I don't care if it's enough. But leave us alone.
We're
And-
not here to pick a fight with you guys.
I mean, you saw my friend and you immediately attacked.
We assumed he was the guard. We heard the
Does he
noises
look like a
outside.
guard?
Do we look like a
I mean,
guard?
to be honest, with this plate of armor and my handsome look,
Yeah.
I actually do look like a guard.
He was
well,
a soldier.
Well, take another piece of gold as sorry.
Sorry for
Fine.
sorry for boggling your friends.
Sorry for choking your friend, man.
There should be enough for a healing potion or two. I think. I don't know the prices.
I think it's enough, right?
Wait. One question. You said that previously you came in this place with your leader and found potions.
Well, not exactly our leader, but she's considered part of the hierarchy. We were here with our leader's sister, Tulgi.
Oh, wait. Tulgis your leader? Tulgis is the sister of your leader?
Yes. And the other elf kind of smacks him at the back of the head.
So you're looking for healing potion for Turkey?
No, for
So,
our
so
leader.
is Tulgi like your aunt?
Not exactly our aunt. She helped us sometimes, and that's it. And they are sisters, you know.
Oh, so if she helped you, then you can maybe tell us how to talk to her.
Good luck.
I mean,
Are
we can
you-
always drag you there.
She won't talk. She's tougher than Julio sometimes, honestly. And you mentioned Erlo, right? She won't talk to you if you were sent by him.
Who said we were sent by him?
Yeah.
Your dragonborn friend over there.
I mean, I don't know what he told you, but we're not with him.
And
who?
who said to
To
report the
what?
body to Erlo?
Oh, I didn't say
mean,
anything.
it's
I was checking
reporting a
the
body.
ice statue on the other room. What are you talking about?
Statue in the room.
Most people would go to the guard to report the body, not the community leader. That's how we know, buddy. And he
Wait,
gives you like this sly grin.
is Tulgi sick?
Yeah, didn't you know?
I mean,
Then she looks-
we've been told this before, didn't? What I am misremembering the thing.
Nope, you were told. Erla did mention that she has the same affliction as Orgon.
The others and then looks at the elves and just like, you do realize that Tulgi might also have or is going to be like that Verla person in that room, right?
Is she? And they actually do look surprised when they look at you. Is she? What? How? What?
Yeah, what happened to her?
That's
Your uncle?
impossible.
It seems like a disease that's running rampaging your village right now. So I'm
what
just
we can
assuming.
say- I mean,
Yeah,
what
many
we
dead
can
people.
see, she looks exactly the same as the corpse of Orgon.
So
And we can
Not to
just
know how many
assume.
people are dying, guys.
This is bigger than we thought. And the elf looks at his at the other one. We just saw that it was just Oregon and Hulil, and that's it. We didn't know that Tulgi also had it.
You should introduce us to Tulgi.
Yeah.
Maybe we can help.
I
I
happen to be a
don't
collector and a
think-
destroyer of cursed item, and this might be a curse. I might be able to help
Yeah.
Togi with whatever she's facing right now. So it will be a best of interest for
It's a
Togi.
win-win.
We're not exactly sure we did not part ways on the best of terms. Exactly.
What you do
Um,
to her?
Well, there was another thief that tagged along with us on the robbery, and things went south, and things happened. So
And then she looks at the others and then looks at them. Did they try to steal things from Orgon's hut?
hut. We
Oh,
we don't know anything about the hut. No,
oh.
Uh,
maybe Tulgi could have been looking for something at Urgon's cabin, if that's what you mean.
the
Yeah.
footstep.
Yeah, the footsteps.
The
I
footstep
thought-
taking out the
I-
ugly pepper. The footstep.
Oh, and he looks at the piece of paper. Oh, those are dwarven footsteps. That's definitely Tulgi.
What?
Well,
Did we
in
get-
any case, well, we can't exactly help you much. We just wanted potions, but we didn't find anything.
And as this conversation going on, I just go around the shop and just look around for like items of useful and maybe some
What to do?
items of like maybe a curse items or anything like that.
Uh,
Do I need to roll anything?
before
for that?
you need to roll, maybe.
You want to investigate for cursed items? Roll investigation.
Yeah, like investigate around the shop for like curse items.
Yeah, investigation.
Quick question, DM.
Yes.
The room is still dark, right?
Yes.
Do I see any candles around?
Few on the ground.
11.
Some of them are stomped into. Some of them are fine.
The candles used for lighting the room, actually.
Yeah.
Can
Yeah, some
I-
of them are on the floor, some of them are intact, and some of them look like they've been stepped on.
I'll pick. I believe they're like easy to pick up.
Yeah.
I'll pick one, light it up with prestidigitation, and give it to Vashali. I think you might need this.
Okay,
Go look.
I already rolled.
Doesn't
did
matter. It's for flavor because it's dark.
Okay.
So roll again, please.
All right. Investigation. That's even worse. 8.
Yeah, you don't see anything.
Gosh.
And I trust
Yeah.
the candle. What's useless? I can't see shit.
Can I help?
Can I use
Investigate?
my?
Yeah.
I want to add something
Mm-hmm.
to the leader.
The leader.
Yeah. I would like to ask something about Togi.
Oh, yeah, sure, go ahead.
Do you know where she lives?
Isn't the leader down? 1 second.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
leader is
the
down.
leader
There's
is-
two
Oh
lackeys.
wait, I forget you pass out. Oh, but I'm asking one of them. Do you know where Togi is? We want to know very much.
Well, word around town is that she locked herself in her cabin, and that's it. That's about everything that everybody's seen of her.
Not even a cabin. You don't know
Nope.
where's the cabin.
Oh, the cabin. I don't think it was far from Orgon's, honestly. I think it was west side, maybe, from Orgon's.
I see. Very well. Thank you.
Then I head back
Of
towards the
course.
group and then ask, try to do my serious face. Look, I'm here to destroy a cursed item that was rumored to be here, and it may have been the reason of
okay.
all these diseases. And I'm trying to help. your the Togi, this person that you are very endeared, if I'm not mistaken, from what I heard just now. So, can you please?
While Virshali is talking, I also use prestidigitation on his head, and a small pair
So-
of rabbit ears appear, and they're like white.
Can
and
you
they're
please?
like
And it's
moving a
shaking on
bit.
my head. Can you please, just let us talk to Togi in a very best of terms, as that is shaking on my head.
The elves are both trying not to snicker or smile as they look at Vershali. And one
Why
of
you
them
laughing?
pipes up like, we told nothing. We told you that we can't. She won't talk to us. Not after that incident. You're on your own on that one, buddy. Can we go?
Do you know someone that Togi would find endearing, other than you two?
Hearing, well, that would be Julil, but Julil is also sick right now, and we are not in the habit of giving away our hideout spots. Uh, we
Remember,
know that
like I
she did.
said, I am here to destroy that rumored curse item that might have relayed with the disease, and it could help with your friend. Was it Tulil?
Julil.
Hulil. It could help with curing whatever Hulil is currently facing. So it's also for the best of interest for your friend too. At least
Buddy, we're just two lackeys. We joined last month. We don't know anything about cursed items. We were just here to do a job. We know that,
would you just
maybe
pass the message at least that Hulil might be able to get cured.
if you let us go, we can pass a message.
So what'd you say, guys?
Yeah, we.
I mean, they have no money, at least.
I mean,
That's
I
kinda
gave them
useless.
6 gold.
They
Unfortunately.
don't.
Are you
I
gonna
can't-
rob the poor bandits of their 6 pieces of gold?
Can
That
I
they
do an
got
insight
gift.
check on about the Hulil, whether they're true or not?
Yeah, you can do an insight check, yeah.
Come on, don't fail me now. It's 18. Sorry, 11.
You're not sure if they're telling the truth.
I feel like these guys are telling the truth, and if we let them go now, we might be able to actually get a chance to actually talk to Tugi in a better term. What say you guys?
Yeah, but, I mean, they can go. That's kind of sad of them leaving just 2 of them. They just we just decimated more than half of them. I mean,
Yeah.
they're alive, right? They're alive, DM, right?
Yeah, they're alive.
Yeah,
Just
they're
they're still
alive.
twitching. They're still twitching.
Yeah.
See?
While everyone having a conversation, Hafira tried to pickpocketing the unconscious one that she's sitting on.
hmm
I will select offend. Right.
I mean, to be fair, he's unconscious, so you don't really have to check the
Yeah.
roll or anything. He won't
Is there
notice.
anything? Is there anything in the pocket?
Just a few pieces of silver.
Okay, I'm taking it.
And 10 pieces of silver.
10 pieces of silver.
Yes.
Nice.
We're letting them go. Was that it? Is that agreed upon?
Let's let them go. They
Okay then.
they look kind of sad right now. So
Okay, so yeah, again, we're gonna let you go, but please, just let the people, at least let Togi know that we have a mean of maybe destroying this disease that might be related to a curse, and someone that Urgonth know is able to actually might be able to destroy this curse. Just at least let Togi know.
And the one that's standing nods his head a little bit. He's just like, all right, yeah.
Wait, hold on. 10 pieces of silver and 10
Yes.
pieces of gold, right?
No, just 10 silver.
I got 10 silver. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mine.
We'll relay the message. So yeah. Bye, I guess. And he kind of like grabs 2 of the other elves by their cloaks and starts dragging them out. And the one that's sitting on the ground, he's like slowly gets up and like shaking legs. And once his buddy is out of earshot, he kind of grabs the other elf by his cloak and he looks at you. He's considering something for a second before he just go to Croaker Cave. Ask around town. People will know where it is.
Sorry, what was it?
Well,
Croaker?
Crocus Cave.
Croaker?
Croaker.
Crocus.
You know,
Croaker.
croaking like frogs.
Oh, okay. Croaker Cave.
Ah,
Crocus Cave.
Yeah.
Okay.
okay. Thank you
Hmm.
for the tips.
Yeah, you're welcome, I guess. Thanks for not killing us. And for the gold. And he looks at Vinny, tips his head a
I
little
was-
bit.
Just make
I was
sure
about
when you
to.
see a big shadow dragonborn, just don't try to attack next time.
Sir, you
Green
dropped
Avir.
your axe a few times.
I mean,
That's not
I'm not the
intimidating.
one that almost died. I bet you can go.
Sure. And he drags his buddy out.
Gosh.
So,
I
yeah.
Alright, so I'm
Next-
going. Wait.
Should we check around the
Wait, hold
store?
on.
I could,
Yeah, we should check first.
yeah, I could
'cause
like lift
I'm
Vela
checking
and
at the
just.
counter.
Oh, sorry.
Can I check the counter?
So while you guys
yeah,
check,
but
sorry.
Mhm.
one by
okay.
one, one by one.
One by one, one by one.
Okay.
Don't
Yeah,
worry.
so
one by one, please.
while you guys check, should I just start like carve away this frozen? Is it like frozen encased in ice, or it's
Don't
just
touch.
frozen like the meat is frozen?
Did
her
the,
body is frozen. She's like
So
a
it's not
statue.
encapsulated in ice, is it?
She is covered in ice.
Okay,
Yes.
she's encapsulated in ice. So can I like chip
But
away
it
under?
is connected to no. You will chip away at her flesh if you do that.
Oh shit.
yeah, don't touch it.
Can I like
Yeah.
destroy the floorboard and actually bring her whole body to like to lift her
Why?
body to give to Erlo? Just tell the news.
You can
Um,
bundle it in blankets.
Wrap the
uh,
blanket. We have the wrap it.
I would like to make it more dramatic.
Okay, if you want to rip the floorboards out, go ahead.
Okay, I'm
Oh my
gonna start
gosh.
axing the floorboard around her feet and try to
Oh my
lift her
God.
up and like carry her to give to Orlo about the news
Hapira
of
just look at the
Hello.
bear. At bear be like, what the hell you doing?
Mhm.
I mean, to
I
be
am
fair,
trying to
I would
honor the
say,
dead. As I try to look her
This is
up,
not how you honor
and then I
the
just go
dead.
out. I'll go out of the door
Oh shit.
while lifting the that encapsulated by ice body. Do I need to roll anything to
Mhm.
just try to get out the door with like a huge body in front of me? Or do I just go out the door?
Let me see.
if you want to roll something, it would be strength.
Yeah, I
Pure
think so.
strength.
Yeah.
Strength? With the
Yeah,
saving,
pure strength.
or-
Yeah. No, just normal strength.
Okay, strength. Wait, I don't have a strength.
Oh, it's it's your stats.
Oh, okay, there we go. All right,
Yeah.
that's 14.
Yeah, you get her out through the door.
Okay, so I carefully just like get out of the door and just like slowly like standing very brutally while holding a dead body, a frozen dead body, so that I can see what happened to Vela.
Hapira just watching bear silently, judging about his brain at this moment.
Okay, you guys can like continue with whatever you guys are doing.
Okay, anyway, I'm going through the counter to see
Mhm.
if there's some money in there.
Investigation.
Roll, please. 25.
As far as you can tell, since it's been ransacked, there's nothing.
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 God damn it, did you steal my stuff?
They did take something, that's for sure.
God damn it, I should go for the leader. Fish. Dang it.
I wanna
Okay.
look around if there's anything that looks remotely magical.
Okay. Investigation again.
Where is it? Natural 20.
Natural 20, you say? Um, let's see. Nope. Nothing magical, at least. Just normal wares that you would see at a collector's place.
Like, for example, any blades.
Oh god.
No.
Another dagger,
Not
Vinny.
a turn.
If you're looking for daggers, yes.
I pocket that one. I don't know where I'm
Damn it.
putting them, but I pocketed.
Oh
You just have like a
no.
pocket dimension of daggers at this point.
Can I
Jesus.
can I investigate the chamber? Yeah, the room where the statue was
Yeah, yeah.
initially. Okay. Investigation. Oh god, 7.
Nothing out of the ordinary.
Ah. I just see the holes on the floor,
Yeah.
just like
Yeah, there's just the addition of now there being a huge hole in the floor.
that's
But even that seems not out of place for you.
it looks normal how the whole place looks like that now, and just goes out into the main room, I guess.
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay, so do you guys want to stop here or do you want to keep going? How's everybody doing?
I guess we can take a break.
Can we at
I
least
need to
report to
go now.
Orlo?
Oh yeah,
You
we
go to
can
Orlo?
report to Orlo, and I gotta go.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Eh.
We taking a break or not?
We can quickly finish up and
Yeah, let's quickly finish up and
since
call it
Ellis
a
has to
day.
go.
Yeah, we go to
Yep.
Revlo.
Okay, so I
Okay.
just shout in. All right, guys, are we ready to actually go to Orlo and tell what happened to Verla?
Yeah, there's nothing useful over here. Let's go.
And then I just
I got another dagger.
Can you
fix my
not?
shoulder, lifting up dead body of Verla, and then just like go towards Orlo's house, which I assume I know.
You do not know which house, no.
I just walk and then I just sort of like in the middle of a crossroad. I'm just like, I go back and I wait, Vinny, where is Orlo's house again?
I don't know. I don't remember.
Wait, you're Poseidon. You know.
Wait.
You live here.
I close my
You
eye,
live-
point a random direction. I think
thought
that
you lived
way.
there.
Vin.
I know I know how to get to my house. I
Do
think.
you ever having a social society?
Should we ask your mother then?
Your
Oh, my
mom?
mom is very nice.
Yeah, let's go ask your mother then.
Oh,
Let's go. Let's go meet
Oh
Mama
man, this is
P.
gonna turn into a longer scene. I think maybe.
She
Let's
can-
just end at Vinny's house,
Yeah,
and then
Vinny's
we can
house.
report to Orlo's. Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, she
Maybe next month.
technically can help with some stuff.
Hapiro just sighing deeply and I can't believe I'm surrounded by a group of being a dumbass.
Well, to be completely honest with you, my mom is pretty smart. She kind of
Your mom
wanted
is
to-
smart, you're not smart.
Shut up. And walks in front.
And
And
I-
for
I-
your
I-
information,
as I
she
listen-
worked with Urgon.
As I listen to this conversation, I just like carefully trying to hold this dead body as to not break any part of her carcass in case if we happen to able to reverse anything that's happening right now.
Gosh, Vinny. You don't. No, not adult. There's no
Can we
such thing as
go
one
now?
adult rely on mom. Gosh. Fine, let's go. Oh my god.
If I ever hear you say I'm a mama's boy, I will punch you.
You're you were dumb shit.
Ironically, when you do get to Vinny's house, his mom does pinch his cheeks when he comes back.
Oh, I see how it is. Child, look at it. Look at that child.
She smiles at all of you, and her presence overall is very welcoming. And in the process of still pulling at Vinny's cheek, she speaks to you. Oh, where, Vinny? I did not know that you had so many friends.
One of them is iced, as you can see.
Oh, that's poor Verla. Oh no. When did that happen?
When did that happen?
I wonder.
The elves did say that it just happened today.
Oh, but
No, didn't they say they just saw her today?
Yeah, so we can just assume it happened today. Yes.
Yeah, it happened. It happened. Nothing big happened.
I'm
Oh,
I'm
no
sure
wonder
I'm sure
this
we
was-
can figure this out once we talk to Orlo. Ma'am, can we actually find get directions to where Orlo's house is? We need to report Vela's death. And if you
Oh,
mind,
yes.
if you don't mind, can you come with us? Because I heard you've worked with Urgon before, as mentioned by Vinny.
Vina looks away.
I did work with Oregon quite a bit, but I personally never really traveled with him, if that's what you mean.
It would help a lot. Later on. So can you point the direction to Orlo's house and actually go with us? If you would so kindly.
If you need help talking to Erlo, then sure. He is in the big house, just next to the tavern. Actually, you can't really miss it. You would have to be blind to do so.
Yes,
we are blind.
We were. Yep, we're a bunch of. Yep. Mm. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So
Yes.
can we go together, ma'am? Because it would
I
help a
did
lot with
have
this
some-
investigation.
Go together
Yeah, to Ola's house.
with
May I ask
with
why you're
Miss.
going? Except for poor Verla's corpse, of course. Why are you going there? And she looks at Vinny.
Just to report on what happened to Verla.
I mean, sure.
And we would
If
like to
that's all
talk
that you
about.
need.
We would like to talk about what has happened and in relation between all of these victims. It seems that they are all connected by Ergon, and from what I heard from Vinny, you are also
I don't-
related to Ergon.
Visually.
Oh yes,
And,
what is it?
and the little child and the lady tried to
As I
drag
try to like look
Charlie
where the
away.
voice is coming from, and then I remember. Oh yeah, there was a halfling. Okay, and I looked down.
Charlie, come
Yes.
here. And low down. Can't reach to your ear, you dumbass.
Yes. I'm squatting even further. I'm like at 5 foot height right now.
Listen, this lady is very nice, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you don't want Vinny panic about the mother die or passed out for a moment from this shocking news, right? It's very dark, you know.
I mean, the mom already knew about the thing. It
Yeah,
actually happened to Ergon.
But they don't know about the elf. We don't talk about the elf. You dumb-
And we're talking about Verla. We're not talking about an elf. We're talking about Verla here.
Verla is an elf.
Oh,
I would like to remind everybody.
all right. We're in
Because
a
Verla is
village
the
of
elf.
For some reason, Ergon is a dwarf, and it confuses me. But whatever. There's a lot of dead body here. We see a lot of dead bodies here.
Let's not drag this nice lady into our thing, you know.
I mean, it could help with the investigation. But
Hold on a second.
Okay.
This halfling
Well,
have
well,
to do
well.
something.
While they're fighting, can Chai go to Mama Vini
Mhm.
and like hold her hand, ma'am? But we would really appreciate it if you would come with us. And then just like like softly, gently, just like rubbing her hand, just like
It's
you know.
my-
And then on the corner,
It's my
and I'm
first
arguing
adventure.
with Hafira.
Vinny's mom does give Chai this very like warm smile, and she just like puts her hand on top of Chai's, just like, "Of course, honey. I mean, this is Vinny's first outing like this, so might as well."
This first outing.
Chai actually looks a little bit surprised and looks at Vinny just like Chai. Vinny, what do you? Yes, yes.
Vinny.
I
I'm not going
slowly
to keep
turn
my
my face
son.
around to Vinny, and then I'm just like grinding.
Listen, I am not about to keep my son from going on a few adventures, you know, even if, well, hopefully this won't end badly. Um, but I'm sure Erlo has already considered everything if he has to, right?
Hafira whispered to Vir Shali. Oh shit! No wonder he's a shouting.
To be completely fair, he asked if I'm of age.
Yes, he does that. Yes, he does get the ages confused. Yeah. Well, if I can help in any way, then sure, I can take you to Erlo. I can talk to him.
And then I
Maybe.
just,
You man.
I just straight get out of the halflings trying to speak to me, and I'm just like, oh, did I hear helpful stuff? Thank you,
God
ma'am.
damn it! Can Hafira kick his leg out of frustration?
Roll.
He's holding Verla though. If you kick him and he fall, the
Oh no,
body's
I
there.
already put down Bella.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So Verla's safe. Okay.
Roll to
Kick.
hit.
Roll to hit.
So
where?
do I
Which
have to
one?
like do some save?
Unarmed.
Huh?
Unarmed strike. No, and you don't do
strike.
any saves.
Okay.
Wait, which one?
Unarmed
Last
strike.
one, unarmed.
Uh-huh.
No strike.
Go
For
ahead.
the hit. Okay. Let me hit you. I got 5.
You miss,
No.
and you fall on your ass.
You just hit my arm, my plate of armor, just like bang.
Yeah, it echoed, and you're on your ass now.
Oh, no. Chai
I-
just looks at them
I felt a
and
tingle.
just like
The
Chai
armor
kind
just
of like
vibrates.
led Mama Vinny way to the front so that she doesn't have to witness all of that. Just like, so ma'am, yeah, I don't know, trying to make small talks with her.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sweetie.
Mm-hmm. So
So-
can you tell us about Urgons? Yeah, we should
Yeah, we
stop here.
give it an
Okay.
Yeah, we've been
Yeah.
dragging it.
Okay, let's finish this up here for now.
Alright.
Y'all actually got kind of far in.
Holy shit!
In
man.
the-
How is this a one shot? How is this a one
You all have
shot?
been blazing
It-
through it, honestly.